Now launching. The dumbest radio show in America. Welcome to Common Man and T-Bone.
Oh, some Duke's mayo?
I love to do it.
Get right in there.
They dump that Duke's mayo on a big fat coach.
I'm in agreement with you. On a big fat coach?
They do that at the bowl game. They douse him with mayo.
Why does he have to be fat?
He's fat. These coaches are all fat.
Okay, thanks, Tim.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
Timmy Hall.
I will rub one on my face.
And a collection of profane noises.
Coach?
No, Dom.
I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal.
I want me some glory hole.
I'll keep it in the room.
Stop breathing.
It used to be a lot longer.
The numbers don't lie.
This is Stupid. This is Man and Bone.
Happy Friday. Welcome in. Timmy's here. The Bode Man is here today. Both Teddy and Bone are vacationing together.
Gone.
At Sandals. It is Tool of the Week Friday. You can tweet us at Man and Bone 971. You can text the burner phone 614-787-3093.
I'm good. I feel like the week has led to this moment.
This is the climax of the week.
Yeah, this is it. Coming up here today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, baby. I've been fretting this one.
So at 4 o'clock today, I got the Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe.
It has a slice of American cheese on it. The sloppy part of the Sloppy Joe looks like a hockey puck. There's no looseness to it.
It's firm.
All. It's firm.
It's thick.
We're going to eat it. Jen is not here. She faked that her dog was sick. So she had to stay home and take care of the dog. But
lousy.
Heather/Max from upstairs has volunteered to come down here and split the Sloppy Joe with us.
So she's going to come in here to the main studio, hopefully. Yeah. Sit right here.
We'll do it three ways.
This is the designated spot.
That's the sloppy spot.
I feel like we could even get a sponsor name for this show for this third chair for when we...
That's the ass explosion chair.
Because some days
Brought
I assume...
to you by Ferguson.
That's fantastic. Yeah. This is going to be an ongoing thing. If they keep putting wild items in the fan cafe, we're going to eat them.
I got to tell you, though, man, it's starting to put a dent in my wallet. The stuff's expensive.
Well, I'll pick up some of them.
You're not going to pick up anything.
I bought the chili dogs, didn't I? There have been 2 items since then. Give me a chance. I'll get the next one.
There's some hard-boiled eggs still up there.
Oh, baby. Well, how many do they put in there? I think there's like 4.
I'm going to do a Common Man's Basement tonight on YouTube at 8 o'clock.
Oh, fun.
Please go subscribe to the YouTube page. Just search Common Man's Basement and be there at 8 o'clock because I may be in the middle of the squirts from eating the Sloppy Joe. If so, I'm taking the laptop right on the bowl with me.
Well, you might just cut a hole in a chair and just sit there right at the computers. What do you
Kristen and I will be there together just on the love toilet.
Is Kristen going to pop on this one?
No, not this one.
Okay.
I'm sure Samantha will pop on because she had her first day of school this week, second grade, and she'll want to tell all of you about her second grade. I will say, I don't know whose kid this is.
Oh, really?
Look, we were all at some point happy, right? Even me. I mean, when you're a kid, unless you're, horrible family and you want to escape, for the most part, we're innocent, we're happy, we take joy in simple things.
Right, before life just beats everything out of us.
Life will mule kick you right in the face, but, we were all happy. I don't think anybody's as happy as this kid. Like, I come home yesterday and say, hey, honey, how's the first day of school? Dad, it was the best day of my life. I said, better than like going to Disney World? So much better. I love it. I don't want to leave. Wow. I want to go back tomorrow. Oh, well, you're going to go back tomorrow. I want to go to bed right now so that I can wake up and go to school. Well, then go ahead. I'm not tired. Okay.
Wow.
And then
that
this
is
morning,
not you at all.
No, this morning when I went in there, Daddy, I slept with the biggest smile on my face. Is it really Friday? Do I get to go to school again? Yes, you get to go to school again.
I mean, your idea of a good time is just staying at home. You're like that Jerry Seinfeld clip. You remember that clip that went
about
viral?
How he doesn't want to go on vacation?
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I know Bone and Beamer, they shared it with me. that is just classic you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Jerry, you like going anywhere? No. Where am I going to go?
And then all the way to the bus stop. No normal walking, just skipping to the bus. Then she gets on the bus. She sits down. She puts her little tiny face at the window and gives me the cutest wave in the history of the world. Now, who the hell knows? Maybe when that bus is out of eyesight, she's ripping out the cigarettes and cursing like a sailor.
That doesn't seem like
I
it.
have no idea.
No.
But this kid is just the happiest kid in the world.
When you were telling me, too, it seems to, her attitude in that way seems to have helped her social life in the schoolhouse, because even kids that aren't in her grade.
She is the mayor of the school. I take her into the school sometimes. We're walking in there. I'm holding her hand. She's skipping, smiling. The fifth graders are, oh, hey, Sammy. Hey, how you doing, Samantha? And she'll be like, hi. And I'll say, do you know that kid? Who is that kid? I don't know. And she'll just keep skipping. They all know who she is.
She doesn't know all of them, but they know her.
All the office women, they come out, oh, it's Samantha. Oh, my God, Samantha's here. Oh, give me a kiss. Like, all right, Jesus. What's going on when I'm not around?
Well, you know what?
Is she handing out cash?
Not everybody can be that way, but she apparently is. And I think that's wonderful. That's not how my son is. No way. Jack was never.
Keeps to himself.
He's not necessarily a keeps to himself guy. Like, he's not in a full state of depression because of school. I mean, I know everybody deals with different things, right? With having their journey through public school or private school, whatever you're going to. But he has an okay time, but he's never, ever just been doing backflips to go to school.
Oh, she wanted summer break to end.
Oh, no.
Wanted to go right back.
You know what? And I do love getting to see my son enjoy summer break, because I just remember that feeling. That's one of the greatest memories I have of childhood, was just when that last school day was finishing up, when you had about, 3 hours left to go, or even that final day, because you weren't doing anything in the final day. And it didn't matter anyhow. You were done with your test. You were just sort of mingling with your friends until the doors busted open and you were free. And that was the greatest feeling in the world. That's why I think it's stupid that some places will go to all year school. I think there's something sacred about the summer break, having at least a couple straight months off. And
until you
he really enjoys it.
Until you get to be a certain age. Because then when I got to be an older kid, probably around Jack's age, then I would come home for the summer and my parents would have just lists of things for me to do all summer.
They tried to, give you a full plate.
It's not, that was, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, chores, and we're going to this place and that place. And then when it was 15, you get a job. There's no relaxing in the summertime. Then it was get a job. But like 7, 8, 9, those are the golden years.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fun. And, depending on what kind of job you choose to get. Like, I remember when I started working, I just went straight to a golf course. And I
didn't have that.
And I think I had a worker's permit, so I worked at 15 too. Like in Virginia, it was 16. I think I was able to, have the driver's permit and then work when I was 15.
I couldn't just bum around the house. I didn't have that luxury because my mom was home all the time. My crazy grandmother lived with us, so she was home all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if I'm in the house, one of them is going to find me.
Yeah.
And annoy the hell out of me.
Well, that, totally different. It's completely different because Jack's an only child. We don't have, live-in relatives in our house. And he's a pretty mature kid, so it's okay if, he's at the house alone for a little bit. We're to that age now. And, if he finds one of these hobbies, like he's been talking on and on about football and possibly how he wants to go out for the team next year.
Right, God bless.
And if he wants to do it, if he still wants to do it next year, his mom and I, we talked a long time about this too, playing tackle football. But I think when it just comes down to it, you just want your kids to be passionate about something and then support them as they go into it.
What does he want to play? What position?
He is really interested in wide receiver.
All right.
And he watches YouTube
clips
he quick
of
enough? Coaches. I don't know if he's going to have that quickness. I think he's got a great arm, but we'll see. And I also tell him to go with what the coaches tell you and where they see you fit. That's what you got to do. You got to try and do what's best for the team.
He's got to teach himself to really find the holes in those zones.
Absolutely.
And sit there. He's got to be a Dane Sanzenbacher. That's what he's got to be.
A Sanzenbacher.
Good thing. Dane? He can come over for some tutelage.
Yep. I know a lot of wide receivers.
I know
DeVere
was
Posey
just in here.
Sanzenbacher. DeVere, we would have nice breakdowns about, how, when wide receivers should catch the ball with their hands under, like kind of the bucket catch, when they should go up and have their hands to the outside and high point it, when it's actually acceptable to catch it with the body. A lot of things like that.
We do know a lot of athletes, although
we got a lot of help here.
I do like to, because little kids are stupid. They'll believe anything. Like I work at the radio station.
Right.
They can turn on the magical box. They can hear me talking. Some of the neighborhood kids do that. That's fun. But they know I work at the sports station. I work at the radio station. So I had those little Team USA bucket hats that I gave the kids yesterday.
Right. You said that was a pretty good hit.
Well,
they liked them.
They said, Mr. Riccardotti, where did you get these? Oh, my friend Katie Ledecky sent them to me. Oh, Katie Ledecky. No, not Katie. I bought them online. I don't know. They assume I know everyone.
Well, it's like we had people back in the day that didn't quite get how Mike and Mike were not in our building. Or they thought they were in our building.
We would have people call. Can I talk to Dan Patrick?
He doesn't do a show here, sir.
I hear him right now. He's on your air.
Well, yeah, he is on the air right now, but it's just something called syndication. We're an affiliate of that show.
We had a guy who worked the front desk. His name was Daryl. I think he's passed away. But he would get so upset when he would get these calls because he's trying to do other things, right? And he had a little bit of a short fuse.
He lost his patience for it.
And so he'd get like the 9th, can I talk to Dan Patrick call of the day? And he would say, yes, I'll patch you right through, and then just hang up on them.
It's great.
But he'd make more work for himself because then the people would call back. I think I got disconnected. No, I disconnected you. He had one of those like Al Gore type voices. I disconnected you.
Oh, my gosh. That's fantastic. No.
Connor Stallions, your guy.
Hey, Connor.
Has a new job. He is the new defensive coordinator at a Detroit area high school.
And get advice from Connor Stallions.
Connor Stallions landed on his feet. He accomplished the ultimate goal.
He's coaching.
I'm just saying. Team won a national championship. He's a folk hero. He showed up at the national title game in the stands, and now he's on a coaching staff.
Connor, you're doing it.
You've made it.
Good for you, buddy. This is the show.
We got a big show for you today. I'm excited about today's show.
I'm excited, but I'm a little bit scared, a little nervous about it, too.
The Buckeye football team, not the only ones playing at Wrigley Field this season. Details coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for an accident that's blocking the left shoulder if you're on northbound 270 on the east outer belt after 33 southeast. And watch out for a disabled vehicle that's on the right shoulder of northbound 71 on the north side at Hudson Street. This report is sponsored by KFC. Their Taste of KFC deals are bringing all the taste, quality, and variety you'll ever need. Order a 2-piece drum and thigh, 8-piece nuggets with fries, or a famous bowl for just $5 each. Only at KFC. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
CBUS Top Picks Best Credit Union, BMI Federal Credit Union has 47 financial coaches to help you meet your financial needs and goals. Visit bmifcu.org/coach to get started today.
Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers, the people who refuse to make trade-offs in life. Like Kelly, when her old car insurance got so expensive that she couldn't afford to drive anymore, do you think she started carrying her groceries for miles? No. But she did find Direct Auto's savings that allowed her to drive instead of compromise. With savings of up to 25%, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a quote today at directauto.com. Savings based on applied discounts and will vary. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
You were charging your phone? I waited hours for you.
That's how long it takes.
Join Metro and get a free Motorola Edge that'll charge for the day in 15 minutes. At Metro, there's no activation fees. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Bring your number ID and sign up for Metro Flex Plus plan. Offer not available if at T-Mobile or have been with Metro in the past 180 days. Requires 68-watt charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary.
Hey, Bobby Carpenter here for my friends at Affinity Whole Health. Affinity is the leader in testosterone and hormone replacement therapy, but they are also much more than that. They help men and women who are experiencing things like low energy, low libido, muscle loss, and weight gain. Turn it all around. You can feel amazing and live better just like I can. It can be delivered right to your door, which is tremendous. Semaglutide for weight loss and testosterone and hormone replacement therapy for so much more. I've been a customer for years and it works. Get started at feelgreatcolumbus.com.
0% up to 48 months on 2024 and 25 new Lindsay Hondas.
That's zero, zip, zilch, nada.
This August, Lindsay has unbelievable savings. By offering 0% up to 4 years on every Honda on the lot, Lindsay has over 500 vehicles.
If we don't have it, it doesn't exist.
Plus, talk to us about electric options with up to $97.27 and combined savings with dealer and federal tax credits.
LindsayHonda.com or I-70 in Bryce Road.
With approved credit on select in-stock 24-25 Honda models. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost.
The Fan app is about to become your new best friend. Your one-stop shop for all your favorite fan shows. ESPN Columbus and BetQL. Live or on demand, listen on your schedule. Download the 97.1 The Fan app today. It's free. Do it.
End the summer with Zoombezi Bay. Soak up the sunshine and dive into an unforgettable experience for the whole family. Get your tickets now and make your final splash at ZoombeziBay.com.
Atlas Butler is built to keep you comfortable, and our plumbing services are no exception. You can rely on Atlas Butler for trusted, convenient plumbing and drain service. Our expert plumbers and drain specialists can take care of anything, from a broken water heater to a clogged drain. Call today, get it fixed today. That's our pledge to you.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Boating season is finally here, and Buckeye Lake Marina is your go-to destination for all your on-the-water needs. With the largest inventory in Central Ohio, we've got a boat for everyone. So come on down and find your next dream boat at Buckeye Lake Marina. The good life, the lake life, starts at Buckeye Lake Marina.
If a friend asks how you're doing, and you say,
I'm okay.
When the truth is,
I don't want my problems to burden anyone.
Or you say,
hang it in there.
Because
if I ask for help, they'll just think I'm weak.
Then this is your sign to call, text, or chat 988 for free, confidential support. Anytime. You don't have to hide how you feel.
The Ohio Chapter International Society of Arboriculture's mission is committed to advancing responsible tree care practices. They remind herbicide and pesticide users to always read and follow the product label. The label is the law, so take the time to know how it should be used and how to use it safely. To find out more, there are over 1,000 qualified arborists in Ohio. Visit www.treesforohio.org to find an arborist near you. That's www.treesforohio.org.
Whether you get pulled over or get into a crash, drinking and driving will change your whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We are tracking scattered showers out there today. There could be a few heavier downpours. Middle 80s for highs. It looks like we get a window of drier weather this afternoon, though. Upper 60s tonight with a few scattered showers. Afternoon showers on your Saturday with highs in the middle to upper 80s. I'm meteorologist Dylan Robichaud with your 10 TV weather impact forecast on 97.1 The Fan.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Does excessive amounts of Prozac make your sack droop down to your knees? Asking for a friend. My friend's name is Mike. Back to Droopy Sack and T-Bone.
Droopy Sack and T-Bone brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. 4 o'clock, we're eating a disgusting sloppy Joe. We'll all get food poisoning and die. And then the boatman has to host the show by himself. What else?
What else?
Well, I got a lot of stuff to bring to your attention today.
Tool of the week.
That's right, Tool of the week. Tweet us at manandbone971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. RG3 and Sam Ponder have been let go by ESPN.
Oh, man.
That's a shame. RG3 never did it for me.
Me neither.
I'm glad he's dead. Sam Ponder, fine. Nice dimples. I enjoy those. She did fine work, but she was always a little vanilla to me. Never really stood out in any way. I'm sure it sucks for her. She'll bounce back and get something, though, right?
I would assume
Go over
that
to
she
Sage
would.
Steele's house and
Anybody that has made it to those heights in the broadcasting biz, especially sports broadcasting, it's such a niche type of deal. You're going to get some calls. You're going to get some opportunities. You got a lot on your resume. You worked for the 4-letter. That's pretty good stuff to have on your resume.
well, there's that and the fact that she's married to Christian Ponder, who was a crappy quarterback but still made some money in the league. So I'm sure they're not hurting for cash.
I mean, you're a first-round pick. Even on that first contract,
Yeah.
you're making millions. You're small millionaires.
Buckeyes are playing Northwestern this season. The game's going to be at Wrigley Field because, they're a little
Kitschy thing. And they need a place to play.
Well, they need a place to play. They have that little temporary stadium they're building on the lakefront, which is going to hold like 6,000 people.
What do you think about that?
I think
how that's going to be pulled off?
I think it's stupid. I think that, look, you're a Big Ten school, all right? This is not amateur hour. Find another place to play that has some sort of capacity. What are we doing? We're going to be sending these guys to a high school practice field with really no good facilities right next door? Dumb.
I mean, it's Chicago. I bet there has to be high school football stadiums that are more well-equipped than this thing that they're building by the lake, right? From a capacity
They want
standpoint.
the atmosphere of, and look, it's very nice. It's a nice campus. It's right there on the water. It's great.
I've seen the views from inside the facility, the practice facility, which is right there too, and it is gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning.
You're getting $50 million a year in a revenue sharing check, and you're putting up, the same grandstands they put up at the Waste Management Open in Phoenix. That's who's doing this.
I mean, this is essentially going to be what those practices were like at the Woody.
That's right.
So if anybody is out there that got to go and check that out, I've talked to some people that did, and they said it was a cool vibe out there. It felt a little NFL training camp-ish, and I think that's exactly what they were going for. I bet it's not going to be that many more people at these Northwestern home games. Part of it, I feel, is it would be neat to see the fact that they're playing a Big Ten football game. I also don't know how many Big Ten games they're going to play there, but it's got to be a couple.
They're going to play most of them there, I think.
It's just the biggest two, the Ohio State game and maybe one other that they're going to take to Wrigley or the Soldier Field.
They want to sell tickets, so the Buckeyes will go to Wrigley. The Buckeye hockey team will also play at Wrigley against Michigan on January 3rd.
How about that? Now, this is the second time here recently that the Ohio State men's hockey team has gotten to take part in one of these outdoor series. So they'll get a couple in. How does this line up with when the Jackets game is going to be at the Shoe?
Jackets isn't until...
What's the date for that?
Isn't it March?
It's March, right?
I thought it was later.
Yeah. So this Ohio State men's hockey team, they're going to get two under their belt because they just played the game up at the Cleveland Browns Stadium this past season.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And I talked to people that went to that. They said it was really cool. It was a really fun time.
Crew hosting NYCFC in the quarterfinals of Leagues Cup action tomorrow at the LDC.
A lot of Leagues Cup going on, huh? Are they getting back to the MLS season at any point?
No. Well, other teams are. Other
Not
teams
us.
are playing. Not us.
Not us.
No, we gotta go win the cup that's 2 years old.
Yeah.
And make our way down to Mexico again, where we get diarrhea.
We gotta have a
sloppy Joe.
There's always been this thirst ever since the MLS has gotten into this last decade here. Anytime they have a new franchise coming in, they want to, slap the FC on it, or the Salt Lake franchise had to call themselves Real Salt Lake. What the hell is that?
I've had this discussion with Bone.
We just couldn't do our own thing.
And he agrees with me. And look, I'm not a soccer hater. I enjoy soccer. The English Premier League is going to start up this weekend. I'll probably watch some games because I love that morning window.
It's not about that. I think you're about to say it.
No, but what I'm about to say is I don't know why we have to adopt everybody else's culture.
Right.
Why our culture is second. I just saw something today with LA's getting ready for the 28 games. And there's a story in the LA Times about the Los Angeles officials want a car-free Olympics in 2028.
What does that even mean?
Well, how are you going to,
what does that even mean?
How are you going to do that?
Car-free Olympics
in Los Angeles. You have venues,
city?
you have venues spread all over the place. But I hear that all the time. Oh, the Americans, they're just always in their cars all the time. And that's
Sorry.
Can I tell you something? That's how our cities were designed. Our cities were designed with the automobile in mind. When you're in Europe, and you have a city that's been there for 1,000 years, the automobile adjusts to the city, and it's less important. That's the way our culture is. So you got to get in the car, okay?
I think Ike did a great job with the interstate system. It's fantastic.
I didn't think we'd get a pro Ike today.
It's
so,
fantastic.
Yay, Ike.
I mean, this is how we do it. We have a big country. We have to have our automobiles, and we're trying to evolve. We're trying to
always
adapt,
have to
right?
apologize
We're going to
for
energy
everything.
efficient automobiles
sorry,
as we go forward.
We're just hillbillies. We do playoffs. We like to see drama and everything. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Yeah, we call it soccer. We're stupid. I'm sorry.
We had so many teams that had to throw the FC, and at least the Crew were calling itself a soccer club. Are they the only ones?
First of all,
that went out to do that, and all the DC United.
They were going to call themselves Columbus SC. They were going to drop Crew.
Right.
Crew was going to be dropped.
And we didn't like that because it was fun to have a team that just had a standard city name and an actual nickname, like a lot of our sports teams have here.
When they released the press release to tell you about it, it was all about how this is leaning into originality. By what? Sounding like every other team that's coming in? Wouldn't the original aspect of it be that you're still called the Columbus Crew?
It's a good point. I give them credit for wanting to call themselves a soccer club, but they also tried to hide it behind going European by dropping the Crew name. But, I mean, Cincinnati FC, right? Is there any team out there in the MLS that actually goes by soccer club?
I think
I know there's some that have a city
Montreal
and a name.
goes by the Club de Foot.
Club de Foot.
Well, they're French.
At least they're in Montreal.
Club de Foot.
Vancouver's just got a standard name. That's cool. Vancouver
the
Whitecaps. Seattle's got a standard name. Seattle Sounders. Portland Timbers,
Did
right?
the Whitecaps
Those are
change
good
their
names.
name? Am I imagining that?
What, recently? No, they're the Whitecaps.
You were just
I was
there?
just there. I was just by the stadium.
All right.
They had a game. They had a Leagues Cup game going on. It's the rage. MLS.
You didn't get to scalp a ticket to go in?
I talked to Neil Sika the other day. He said, I could have gotten you tickets. I said, well, why didn't you tell me that last week?
Neil
Sika,
Sika,
to go.
He makes a phone call. It's done.
Sika's got an MLS wrapped around his finger.
Coming up next, we're going to do a little early today because I'm quite sure after we eat the Sloppy Joe, we're not going to be in the mood. It is Fat Boy Food Tip. I realize that some of you don't listen every single day. You just hear me screaming. You don't know what that means.
What is that?
Fat Boy Food Tip. Next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some stop-and-go traffic that's causing a 5-minute delay on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 east and west split. And we've got another 5-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Direct Auto. Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to 25%, you can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com. Savings based on discounts can vary. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem. I'm Nicole. For 97.1, The Fan Traffic.
Looking for reliable roofing services in Central Ohio? Go with Nitro Roofing. We'll get the job done right the first time. Reach out today for a free estimate at nitroroofing.com.
We go to war for you. I'm attorney Robert Scherger of Scherger Shannara Trial Attorneys. When it comes to accidents and injuries, we're here to fight for you. Get a free consultation today and know your rights. Results matter to us because we go to war for your family. Warforyou.com.
You know that project you've been working on? Just chipping away at it, dreaming of the day you get to show it off? Then, when you're least expecting it, cancer. And finishing that project actually happens. I would know. I've been restoring this car for years, and today I'm giving it to my granddaughter. It's her 16th birthday and 2 years since my cancer diagnosis.
Mom, you finished it?
Happy birthday, boo-boo. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans to learn more.
Hey, it's Anthony here from my friends at Germain Honda of Dublin. Rich is rolling out all of his new Hondas at 2.9% up to 60 months, just not including the Civic Si and Civic Type R, but all the other awesome new Hondas, 2.9%. You love certified? He has the dream deal, 0.99% APR for 36 months on the 23s and 24s, Civics, HRVs, CRVs, Pilots, and Passports. When you think Honda, you have to visit Germain Honda of Dublin, Sawmill Road, just south of 270.
The delicious ice-cold taste of Dr. Pepper has a lasting effect on people. Lindsay from Sacramento said,
Pro tip, 40 degrees is the perfect temperature for an ice-cold Dr. Pepper.
why is 40 degrees the perfect temperature for Dr. Pepper? We brought in Sue from Duluth, Minnesota to tell us.
Oh, yeah, I know a thing or two about cold. Oh, that right there is the perfect kind of ice cold for Dr. Pepper. I'd share that with my friend Nancy. She likes Dr. Pepper, too, you know. My coldest...
All right, that'll be all, Sue. Having a perfect temperature for your Dr. Pepper? It's a Pepper thing. Inspired by real fan posts.
Hey, it's Bobby. When it comes to tackling a project as important as your roof, you want a company that cares about the product and experience they're going to deliver. At Newman Roofing, you're more than just a number. They believe in 100% customer satisfaction. And for your roofing needs, give them a call at 614-NEW-ROOF or newmanroofing.com.
Bobby Carpenter once sold workout equipment on QVC Canada. There's no joke here. That actually happened. Morning Juice with Bobby and Beamer.
Weekdays starting at 6.
The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Right now at the Ram, make this the summer event. Well-qualified lessees get a low-mileage lease on the 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4 for $549 a month for 42 months with $3,640 due at signing. Tax, title, license extra, no security deposit required. Call 1-877-RAM-5722 for details. Requires dealer contribution and lease through Stellantis Financial. Extra charge for miles over 35,000. Not all customers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by September 3rd, 2024.
We're dealing at Reichert Nissan. Hundreds of Nissans in stock, on the ground, and priced to sell fast. Low lease payments on brand new Reichert Nissan Sentras, only $219 a month. Now we're really dealing. With our lowest prices and 72-hour exchange policy, you can't buy the wrong car. Visit the Reichert Mega Mall off 270 and 33 or shop thousands of new and certified used at ReichertNissan.com. We're dealing.
With approved credit. 2024 Sentra SV FWD 36-month lease with $3,000 due at signing. Offer ends 9/3/24.
Excuse me, waiter. There's a hair in my soup. A long purple hair.
I'm so sorry. I'll get the manager.
I'm the manager. How can I help?
Wait, weren't you the plum insurance mascot?
What gave it away? My long purple fur?
Something like that.
What if all insurance companies were like NJM and were known for putting their policyholders first, not gimmicks? Then all those insurance mascots would have to get real jobs.
I'll pass on dessert.
No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM.
Another day is here, and you're ready for it. What to wear? Check. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Check. Planning for what's next and how to save for it? That's where Bank of America can help. For your financial to-dos, Bank of America has experts ready to help get you closer to your goals. Get started at one of our Central Ohio financial centers or 24/7 in our mobile banking app. Find a location near you at bankofamerica.com/talktous. What would you like the power to do? Mobile banking requires downloading the app and is only available for select devices. Message and data rates may apply. Bank of America N.A., member FDIC.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
If Biggie Size was a radio show, this would be it. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. You have old, drafty windows where congratulations, you're wasting money. You're running your air conditioner. The cold air is escaping out into the world. You are paying to cool down the outside. You're dumb. Don't be dumb anymore. Get new windows and save money and get better insulation from my guys at Universal Windows Direct. Call them today, 614-502-5220. How about this deal? For every 2 windows you buy, you get 2 free. So buy 2, get 2, but there's no limit. So you can buy 4 and get 4. You can buy 20 and get 20. How about that?
I can't even imagine that.
You buy 20 windows. They just show up with free windows.
They'll get my whole house done with that many windows.
Plus 0% financing for 60 months. 60 months. That's 5 years. 614-502-5220. Go to UWD.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I contend that new windows on your place is one of the most fun things to get upgraded for your house. You know how
it is really
you know
fun.
What I'm talking about? You do some things for your home.
So fun.
You do some things for your home that are out of necessity. But as a homeowner, you got to have upkeep and maintenance, and you have to do certain things. But when they're done, you don't have that feeling of pop, that
you know what?
You look around,
actually, someone
you feel that.
Someone in the neighborhood just got new windows. We all left our homes and had a parade. we celebrated them. Yeah, it's new windows.
I want to use your window locks
It was
right
like the
now
old
and
days,
see how smooth
you
they
know,
close.
in the 50s when someone would come home with a new shiny Chevrolet and the whole neighborhood would run out and see it.
Just like
Mr.
that.
Smith, look what you've done.
You got a
that
new
promotion
Corvette.
at the paper factory has really paid off. That's what we do with new windows.
You know, me, to have a nice seal on that window.
Absolutely.
You feel that thing close and just boom, pop that lock in.
Vacuum seal.
That's the good stuff.
Common Man and T-Bone have very little value unless they're telling you about all the crap they can shove in your mouth so you can die quicker. It's time for Fat Boy Food Tip. Wait, how do you want me to say it? Tip? This is dumb. I quit.
All right, before I tell you about what I had for lunch today, I had something new today. I want to tell you something else. Do you remember the episode of Seinfeld? To me, it's the worst episode of Seinfeld of all time. It's from the last season. It's when Jerry goes shopping for a new Saab. Putty is the salesperson.
I know you hate this episode.
I hate that episode.
It's the Twix episode.
George is there with the Twix.
Yeah,
And they're always putting out new donuts, but nobody can get the new donut. Every time George goes to get a donut, someone else has always gotten the last one.
Right.
For the past 3 weeks, every single time I've gone upstairs to the 10 TV offices, right on the little communal table in the fan cafe, there's been a box of crumble cookies. Okay?
Oh, I have missed
and
out
you
on
don't
this.
go up there enough, right?
I go up there all the time.
And so I go up there, and it's out. So I open up the box thinking there's a crumble cookie in there.
No.
Nothing. Empty. Gone. So what do I do like a human being? I take the box and I throw it away because I don't want somebody else to be fooled that there's no cookies in there.
Yeah.
I will come back 2 days later. There's another box of crumble cookies sitting right there. I open it up. Nothing. It has been 3 times now. I've gone up there, and it's not even the fact that I don't get a cookie, okay? I'm
It's
late to the
principle.
party. They're not for me. But when the cookies are gone, why do you leave out the cookie box for someone else to be disappointed?
I have tried to at least keep up some semblance of being the same human being that I am in my own place when I'm at work. And I think a lot of people in America lose sight of that. I think people go to work and they just assume that, well, I'm working my butt off for this company.
I don't think so.
I can't bother to wipe this counter
Those
if I
people
made
are
a mess with
slobs at
coffee.
home. You go home. They probably have an empty cookie box on their counter that they just leave there.
That could be true, too.
They take the last of the milk. There's like 2 drops, but they put the gallon right back in there for someone else to deal with. I bet you it's the same crap at home.
Well, then they're just scoundrels
I understand
altogether.
that.
But I think there's some people that do try to do a little bit less when they're at work because they feel that they shouldn't have to because I'm working for the company. The man should do this. The man should do that. They should have people that will do this or clean this up for me. But it's that type of thing. When you have a food drop and everything is done, just throw the stuff away.
Throw the box away.
Throw it away.
So that somebody else doesn't get disappointed. Oh, cookie. Oh, now it's the worst day of my life. I'm going to go home and kill my family.
You know what? And people will leave things that you're not a coffee drinker, but we have this go on with a lot of companies have the K-Cups now because that's easier, a little bit more convenient. And almost always, the K-Cup is just left in the coffee maker.
Because they're animals.
And it is the easiest thing in the world. You just pop open the lid and throw it away.
It's too hot for me to take out.
Not hot at all. Just touch it with the outside of your fingertips and it's done.
Yeah. All right, let me tell you where I went to lunch today. I went to lunch with my kosher friend, Ben.
Tell Ben I said hi.
From Nationwide Children's. Yes, Ben thinks you're always shorting him whenever you guys have interactions.
I feel very bad about that.
He feels like you're always blowing right past him.
Ben saw me when I was wearing a bright green Hungarian tracksuit out in public. Most people would be deemed idiots, and I am.
Well, you are.
I am.
So, usually Ben keeps kosher. Jewish, keeps kosher.
That's good.
Usually he goes wherever the hell I want to go, but he will order
kosher
fish or something without meat. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Well, you can have meat, right, in a kosher diet?
You can, but it has to be kosher meat.
I know.
Most of the place...
They don't have kosher meat.
You know what?
Some of these
Wendy's,
spots.
not kosher.
I got that. I don't think you're going to Wendy's with him.
Well, I go with him. He'll get a baked potato. He'll get a baked potato and
you
some
can't have the chili, though.
Stuff. No, but he can have fries.
Yeah,
You can have all that. Anyway,
That's a lot of starch.
we're off topic now.
Okay, continue.
So I said, Ben, you pick the place. He says, I want to take you to the East Market. So I go to the East Market. Again, this is one of those places we hate malls. We've evolved from malls. Oh, my God. Remember when we were kids, you go to the mall and eat in the food court? Well, congratulations. All these places are just grown-up food courts now.
They are.
So I go to the East Market. I've been there before. It's very nice. I enjoy it. There's a place in there called Saba. It is all kosher. I mean, it was the most Jewish place I'd ever been in my entire life.
All right. So, I mean, that's the clientele. What'd you have?
And I had what he had. It was a barbecue brisket, like pita sandwich.
Nice.
Delicious. But they had all sorts of shawarmas and all stuff to try.
Everything's kosher.
I want to go back. It was great. Support my friends, the Jews, and go to the East Market and go to Saba.
So was this
common man here for Jews?
It sounds good. Anything that's barbecue beef brisket, you got me with that. Yeah.
What
could be bad about it?
They pack this thing full. It's a big pita.
Nice.
They pack it full. You can pick what you want to put in there too. They got all the fresh stuff out there. So I had like a little Israeli salad in there with some pickles and spicy peppers. It was very good, and it was like $11.
Nice. My you got me thinking about our spot. Well, been my spot, but a Mediterranean spot in Hilliard called Zaytoon.
I've been to Zaytoon.
We ate lunch there, and you loved it. My buddy Scott, who lives close by too, never wants me to talk about it. But Scott, no, you're bad. We've got to support the local businesses that do it the right way.
And then if you don't support them, then they close.
Yeah,
and then you have no place to eat.
And he's like, I don't want the crowds over there. The place is never that crowded.
Go at 11 o'clock in the morning.
We're always getting a table.
I was the only one at Saba.
Man, if you love shawarma, that type of thing, and this place is a little bit more, they've got the pitas and the yellow rice and the yellow seasoned chicken, and then they have the gyro that they, roast on the spool, right, upright, vertically. So they shave it off thin, and it's so delicious, and the toppings are fresh, and I get the spicy feta instead of that regular tzatziki. A lot of people like the regular, but it is an outstanding place. Really good.
Saba in the East Market. I don't go to the East Market often because I don't live on that side of town. It's not convenient for
Bexley
me.
area, right? I've never been out there.
But it was all right. Seemed like a nice place.
How many of those market-style places do we have now?
Well, they're
in the Columbus
they're called
area?
markets. They're called food halls. Again,
Bud Dairy, North Market.
All the people who grew up going to malls saying to themselves, man, wouldn't it be better if we had a better place in the mall? And then they just built food courts without any stores around them.
Well, and all the malls are dying. We only want the food.
That's why I said,
what does that say about us?
Tuttle Mall is the most depressing place on earth.
I got to go back.
Why? So you can want to kill yourself?
I got to see it.
It's depressing. But what they should do is they should say, all right, half this mall, we're going to make it the most kick-ass food court you've ever seen in your entire life.
Bougie food
You're going to want to take the family here for Friday night dinner.
Yeah.
That's how great it's going to be.
We're not talking about a $4.50 teriyaki rice bowl, although that's no slouch. I love that, to walk around and eat one of those. But we're going to get you a Cousin's Maine lobster here.
Go walk around that Tuttle Mall. It's so depressing.
It's
not even regular stores, too. It's like Candy's escort services or chair massages.
Bob's store.
Tom's store, yes. Not even real stores.
Comedians are there with a store.
People are about to spend a lot of money on a piece of fabric. Details next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at some slower traffic due to an accident on the left shoulder of westbound 670 after 71, and expect it to be slow on eastbound 70 on the east side between Hamilton Road and 270. This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, and this month 0% financing is backed by popular demand on the 2024 Toyota Tundra for 48 months. But hurry in before they're gone. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com for details. And when you think Toyota, think Tansky with approved credit, tax title, and $250 doc fee not included. Offer ends August 30th.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
Common Man and T-Bone here. Visit Hollywood Casino Columbus this summer for exciting live sports action. We got the biggest screens around, and ESPN Bet is live in Ohio.
Plus, Penn Play Rewards members can win up to $500 Penn Cash every week. Visit PennPlaySports.com/cover5 today and register for your chance to play and win.
Not a member? Get the Penn Play app today.
Hollywood Casino Columbus is your live sports headquarters.
Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
And what is it called?
A ceiling fan.
And where is it?
It's on the floor.
And why is that a problem?
Well, see, the person who named it probably should have called it a floor. No, that's not right. The guy on TV I saw put up a ceiling fan.
Are you a TV star, Paul?
No, I'm not.
Are you an electrician, Paul?
I am not.
You are?
I am a middle management accountant, and I shouldn't be putting up ceiling fans.
You should.
Call the pros who knows.
Apex
Pros.
The pros who know electrical work, too. Hi, it's Alex from Apex Pros. And if you'd like us for plumbing, cooling, and heating, you're going to love our pro electricians.
Apex Pros are on the way.
Much easier, isn't it?
I'm glad we sorted this out.
Me too.
Columbus loves the pros who knows. Schedule with one click at apexpros.com.
Remember the Cotton Bowl back in December and how you wanted to die? The Buckeyes are back, baby, and hopefully much better than the Cotton Bowl. The most anticipated season in history is here. We're your home of the Buckeyes, The Fan.
Scotty Vegas here for Maxima Concrete. If you need a driveway, garage, patio, even an in-ground pool, Maxima Concrete are the guys to call. They did a great job for me, and they'll take care of you, too. Schedule a free estimate today at MaximaConcrete.com.
Wendy's new Saucy Nugs come in 7 saucy flavors. Yep, you can literally hear your taste buds going. Taste bud sounds may vary. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Billiards Plus has everything for the master griller in your house. Come to their showroom, open the lid, and feel the difference in their grills. Professional top quality equipment at great prices with a huge selection ready to go home with you. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
You were charging your phone? I waited hours for you.
That's how long it takes.
Join Metro and get a free Motorola Edge that'll charge for the day in 15 minutes. At Metro, there's no activation fees. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Bring your number ID and sign up for Metro Flex Plus plan. Offer not available if at T-Mobile or have been with Metro in the past 180 days. Requires 68-watt charger, sold separately. Actual performance will vary.
The delicious ice-cold taste of Dr. Pepper has a lasting effect on people. Lindsay from Sacramento said,
Pro tip, 40 degrees is the perfect temperature for an ice-cold Dr. Pepper.
why is 40 degrees the perfect temperature for Dr. Pepper? We brought in Sue from Duluth, Minnesota to tell us.
Oh, yeah, I know a thing or two about cold. Oh, that right there is the perfect kind of ice cold for Dr. Pepper. I'd share that with my friend Nancy. She likes Dr. Pepper, too, you know. My coldest...
All right, that'll be all, Sue. Having a perfect temperature for your Dr. Pepper? It's a pepper thing. Inspired by real fan posts.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Ready for a new ride? Swing by Germain Toyota, ask for my friend Marcello, and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit GermainToyota.net and drive away in style today. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. The only thing scarier than Bones' analogies is man's browser history.
I'm sorry, man. I thought you want to see this.
This is Common Man and T-Bone.
Please subscribe to the podcast of this dumb show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and T-Bone. Click subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. The podcast is brought to you by our friends Care Heating and Cooling. If you're not busy tonight, I would really appreciate it if you join me on YouTube, Common Man's Basement. I will be there live at 8 o'clock. Just search Common Man's Basement, subscribe to it, and watch me. Samantha says she wants to tell you all about her first couple days of school. She likes talking to you.
She really loves school.
She loves school.
More than you ever did. More than,
absolutely.
And when I say you, I mean everyone listening.
Well, can I tell you, like I don't talk about this stuff with her. I mean, I'm just, oh, that's great. Learning's awesome, and I love school, too. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, really? I hated school. I'm not saying that to her.
Wait till you grow up, Sammy.
No, I don't do
Wait
that.
till you grow up and find out what it's really like.
She's a happy kid. You know, life's going to do stuff to her like it does to everybody else. I'm not going to do that to her.
No.
Life will.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
That's right. She's just a naturally happy kid. She wants to talk to you about her school and what's going on. And so please join me, YouTube tonight, Common Man's Basement, brought to you by our friends at the Lions Den. And you know what I will do? I will ask her what type of store she thinks the Lions Den is. Just to hear her answer. It'll probably be something very cute.
It's like a zoological
I'm
type
curious
of
to
store.
see what she says.
Yeah.
What do they sell at the Lions Den? She'll give me an answer.
Yeah, it's like a pet store for exotic cats.
Fine. People have a lot of money. Whatever. I don't begrudge them. And a lot of those people like to buy sports memorabilia. Babe Ruth, Game 3 of the 1932 World Series, in which baseball lore claims Babe Ruth called his shot. Now, some people dispute this.
Ah, yes.
Some people say that Babe Ruth was pointing at the pitcher and yelling at him, and he wasn't actually pointing to the bleachers. Whatever.
It doesn't matter for us today. It's just an iconic type of thing that's been repeated by everyone in softball parks and baseball games across the country.
That's right. So this was Game 3, 1932 World Series. He did this in a road gray Yankees jersey. It will go up for auction this afternoon.
Oh, baby.
The reserve price, meaning the opening bid, is $15 million.
Oh, my God.
Opening bid, $15 million.
I was going to say $3 million.
No.
$15 million. And even $3 million. We're talking about a shirt. I get it. It's Babe Ruth's
But it's
shirt.
Babe Ruth
Babe
wore it.
Ruth. He wore it. And this is authenticated, everything.
A game-worn Ruth jersey from between 1928 and 1930, so they couldn't pin down when this was used, but it was in that time frame. Sold in 2019 for $5.64 million.
Wow. So this is going
How
way
do you
up.
know this is the real thing?
They say that this could sell for a record-breaking $30+ million. Not just that 15 that it starts at.
Well, obviously,
it's going to double
going to
in
a billionaire,
auction price.
Multi-billionaire.
Would this? Does this say if that'll break all records for any sports item?
I feel like
ever?
we just had something that broke the record, and I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was a Jordan.
Was it a card?
Dream Team jersey, game worn something.
Was it a Hannes Wagner card?
Hannes. What you got on that horse? A Hannes.
A Hannes. His card, that old Pittsburgh Pirates deal, that's a priceless card, in fact.
Timmy, they're making a movie about John Madden. It's called Madden.
Really?
Yes.
That's got some originality to it.
They have cast John Madden. Now, John Madden's one of those guys where, biopics are entertaining when done properly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a guy like Abraham Lincoln, you can get someone who did that. It was
Daniel Day-Lewis.
He was very method. He wiped his ass with a corn cob for 3 months.
So when my wife and I, we had a nice date night. We did Taco Bell and saw Lincoln.
As you would.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure Lincoln,
Just
as he
like
was
they did.
looking at his vision for America, thought maybe one day there will be a magical device, a horseless carriage that takes you to a window that serves you a taco.
One day we need tacos.
But
from a window.
My point is, even though everybody knows what Abraham Lincoln looks like, we didn't see him, right? There's no video of him. We didn't see speeches and hear him all the time.
No,
we certainly didn't get a chance to hear him every single week calling a football game. Everybody knows who John Madden is.
I think Lincoln would have made a nice transition into media.
And so whoever plays John Madden is going to have a lot to live up to, right?
Absolutely.
It is Nicolas Cage.
Wow.
Nicolas Cage will be
one of the best.
John Madden.
One of the best.
I'm not saying he's not, but he's also very Nicolas Cage.
And he's very past being Nicolas Cage. He's actually made a little bit of a comeback. I haven't seen all of these flicks, but There was this one movie that he just pumped out on Netflix that was getting pretty good reviews, where he's this old dude like trying to get his granddaughter away from some trouble, and he's kicking everybody's asses and also being very funny at the same time.
Okay.
He's kind of leaning into it.
But I'm just saying,
to see how he does with this.
He's
role.
Nicolas Cage. I'm going to watch this movie, and I'm going to say, that's not John Madden, that's Nicolas Cage. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll dazzle me with his performance. Apparently, according to reports, Will Ferrell was the first choice.
Okay.
And then, I can't see this at all. Hugh Jackman also reportedly surfaced in talks for the role.
What?
Wolverine
What?
as John Madden?
Wolverine. And
Come on now.
What else? What's Hugh's other big role? I feel like I'm missing. He's got like a second one, like not just Wolverine, but he was.
Well, I mean, he's
recurring role
been
in
on
something
Broadway and stuff.
He's very good.
Was it The Greatest Showman?
The Greatest Showman, yeah. I mean, that was one where he's showing his musical chops.
I think Efron was in that one too.
Him and Efron singing. That, I tell you what,
Shirtless.
my top about blue, Bodie. Watching Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron have a sing-off with each other.
Shirtless.
Wow.
All right, you know what we're doing next?
No.
We're going to eat a rancid sloppy Joe. Me, Timmy, and Max/Heather from upstairs will come down here, and we're going to eat together. Bodie, you in on this? We can cut it into fourths.
I am completely out on this. Yeah, no
Come
thanks.
on.
It's all you guys.
Okay. Sloppy Joe. Coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to run into slow traffic on southbound 270 on the East Outer Belt between Livingston Avenue and I-70. And watch out for an accident that's blocking the left shoulder on westbound 670 after 71. This report is sponsored by KFC. When it comes to KFC's latest Saucy Nuggets lineup, this strip don't quit. Take your pick from Chipotle Ranch, Mango Habanero, Honey Garlic, Korean Barbecue, or Honey Barbecue, and get 10 saucy nuggets for just $5.99 each. It's finger licking good. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
At Toyota's national sales event, you can choose from more hybrid and all-wheel drive vehicles than anyone else, including the best-selling RAV4. Now through September 3rd, choose 4.99 APR financing on a new 2024 RAV4 or RAV4 Hybrid with approved credit through TFS. Excludes RAV4 Prime, or you can get a great lease deal on RAV4. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Get details at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Jump on board now with the 20-pound summer slim down with Awaken 180 weight loss. Drop 20 pounds before summer ends and cruise into fall with a new routine of better health. Do what I did and find your results with the solution for weight loss at awaken180weightloss.com.
It's the summer sell-down at Performance Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Get 0% for 36 months on select Wranglers, Gladiators, and Grand Cherokees with no payments for 90 days. One Performance, 2 locations, Georgesville and Delaware.
With approved credit from Stallions Financial Services on select 24 in-stock inventory. Cannot combine offers. Ends 8/30/24.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. You've heard their name on the radio. You've seen them on TV and possibly have heard about them from a family member or friend. One question always arises. What makes Newman Roofing different from the thousands of other roofing companies out there? Well, the answer is simple. It's a company built around family. With 3 generations of family in the roofing industry, the Newman family has built a reputation on honesty, transparency, and consistency. Family members holding key positions from the office sales to production teams, they strive every day to ensure each customer receives excellent experience and a quality product. And I should know they did my roof and their family did a great job. The Newman family drive to take care of their customers radiates throughout their team. Each team member takes pride in the work that they do. As the Newmans say, when your name is on it, it just means more. If you're in need of a roof repair or replacement, call the company that is built around family. Newman Roofing, 614-NEW-ROOF or newmanroofing.com.
Let's get something straight. I'm not here to convince you to use cannabis or to try cannabis. I'm here to tell you that since medical cannabis is legal in this state, Verihill can help you get your medical cannabis card with no hassle if you qualify. Just go to Veriheal.com, meet with a state-licensed medical doctor online, and, if approved, get your card. There's no fee if you don't qualify, so check it out today. Veriheal. Veriheal.com.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use, now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career and they talked to me about it.
He was done in just months.
I did do it online.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months with zero experience at My Computer Career.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Paul Keels from football. The Cincinnati Bengals learned last night that running back Chris Evans will miss the rest of the season with a torn patella tendon suffered yesterday in practice. Well, today, the same bad news for the same injury for offensive lineman Deontay Smith. Bengals will play the Bears in a preseason game in Chicago tomorrow. Cleveland Browns will host Minnesota in the preseason schedule tomorrow as well. Baseball tonight, Columbus Clippers continue their road series at Iowa. Cincinnati Reds will go for a fifth straight win when they entertain the Kansas City Royals. Cleveland Guardians begin a series in Milwaukee. Guardians have won 5 straight. Meanwhile, golf, second round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship in Memphis. Denny McCarthy and Hideki Matsuyama share the lead at 11 under. This update brought to you by BMI Federal Credit Union, voted best credit union 6 years in a row. 47 financial coaches to help you on your financial journey. Visit bmifcu.org/coach for more. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Dumb is the only language these two are fluent in. You're listening to Man and Bone.
All right. It's time. This is becoming a regular thing on the show. We find something super disgusting from our fan cafe. We buy it, and then we eat it on the air. Today, it is a pre-made Sloppy Joe sandwich with a slice of American cheese. Maybe you're saying, I like Sloppy Joe. What's the problem? Trust me, you would not like this Sloppy Joe.
Oh, God.
Max is here.
Hi.
So she's going to, you know what? You're a trooper. Jen was going to do this today. But she pretended like her dog was sick and she couldn't come in.
Yeah, got a note this morning, and then I remembered it was Sloppy Joe's day, and I was like, oh.
So Timmy's here.
My God.
Max is here. You going to show the people what this looks like?
I am, yeah. So which camera should I go to here?
Well,
we'll
if you
see.
Keep talking, then just go on your camera.
Well, then you're going to be talking. It changes when someone talks. Which one's on right now?
No, go to the go over there. Now I'm talking. Go ahead. Go over there.
The cheesy
get really
goodness.
up in there.
Look at
really get in there and see the crap.
Oh, God.
Did they see it? Did you get a good look?
I don't know. I can't see it.
I will tell you, when I opened... So this was wrapped. You guys may have seen the photo slide on Instagram earlier this week of the common man holding it, and there was like a little nugget of cold Sloppy Joe that had left the bun and was hiding in the package. So it was an airtight plastic bag. When I just opened it 5 minutes ago, that smell that escaped from that bag was just like a fart right to the face. Poof. Oh, God.
I looked at the delayed video. Couldn't see it one single time.
Are you serious?
You went to the wrong No, stop it. Now, what are you going to do? Is all segment long? Here, I'll hold it up for you. This is what it looks like. Stop talking so my camera will go on. Here, this is what it looks like right here. It's disgusting. You can zoom in on that, Bode man. By the way, Bodie is not brave enough to take a bite of this craptastic sandwich. All right, can we stop delaying? You actually put it in the microwave. It's probably the best it's going to be right now.
Yeah.
It's hot.
We're just making this worse.
It ain't going to be good no matter what we do.
Now, what are we doing? Are we taking the whole thing and shoving it in there and taking a tiny bite?
I'm taking a bite. You can...
All right, I'm going to put the whole thing in.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to do the whole thing.
You do it. You do it.
Do the whole thing.
You go first.
Let's do one at a time.
You go first.
I'll go first.
Okay.
This is one at a time. Listen.
Okay.
Here we go. On the YouTube. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Oh. Are you okay?
You don't look so good. Do we need to get in your trash can?
I'll tell you what. This is not good. But it's like 100 times better than the cowgirl pasta salad.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really?
This is not good, but at least it doesn't taste like an old used Band-Aid.
Oh.
like the reverse cowgirl pasta salad. All right, who's next?
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
Are you going to put the whole thing in?
Oh, God, really? I got the part with the little. Ugh.
What do you mean with the little? It's all disgusting.
The little hard part that was on the inside.
Yes.
Oh, God.
The little fleck.
Do it.
God, okay.
Just do it. Shove it in there.
Do it.
Oh.
How is it? Good? Chef recommends?
Mm-mm. Don't do the noises.
I'm sorry.
You didn't do the whole thing. You didn't do the whole
You got to
bite.
swallow it. You got to eat it all now. You've given yourself another bite to do.
Ready, everybody?
You have two. You have two. You can't eat two of those.
Ready, everybody? Look at this. This is the one where the meat, where the manwich just spills outside the bun. I got the two good little morsels here.
Oh, this is terrible.
Look at that. Look at that. Here we go.
You should have had that pasta salad.
Here we go.
Max, you got to swallow it.
I'm trying.
If you keep chewing it, it's going to get worse.
I'm waiting.
Do you need to go spit it out?
All over my taste buds.
Go spit. She's going to throw up.
No, I'm not.
Let her go.
I got it.
All right, Timmy.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, let it really sink in. Get the gravy moist. Timmy, come on now. We got expensive equipment in here. If you're going to throw up, you got to go up there. You can't stay here.
Chocolate milkshake. It's a chocolate milkshake.
You got to chew it. Holding it in your mouth is not going to do anything.
Oh, the taste is terrible.
I didn't think it was that bad compared to the cowgirl salad.
Oh, God, that sound. Don't puke on me.
Gets better. Gets better when you keep chewing it, doesn't it? Interesting texture.
Oh, my God. You have got to swallow it. You're just holding it in your mouth. Are you savoring the flavor?
It's going to get worse. Chew it and swallow it.
You're savoring that.
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day. Oh, God.
Are you sweating?
Oh, my God. You see my face?
You think this is worse than the pasta salad?
It's because you smelled it first, right? The
I
smell
almost
ruined it.
vomited. Yes, it's worse.
No way. It's that pasta salad tasted like a Band-Aid.
It's rancid meat. This thing was at the packaging plant like 6 months ago. This thing probably came from another country.
They tell me it's made fresh.
Fresh where?
I don't know.
Vietnam and then put on a slow boat?
From Kuwait. I don't know.
All right. Thank you, Max. You can go home. You know, look at this woman right here. She stayed late today just to do this.
Yeah.
And maybe you're saying 4 o'clock is late. It is in this office. Trust me. Some people never come in on Friday.
That's true. I like you, Mike.
Thank you, Max.
All right.
Have a good weekend.
Good job, Max.
Yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it?
My God.
Hey,
now don't think this through, because now who's going to host the rest of the show?
No, we're going to be fine. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Sorry.
What is one of the worst meals you've ever
How
had?
do we get a squeakier door, too? My God.
What about a soundproof studio?
No, that's not going to happen.
No.
That's I tell you, that was a pleasure compared to the pasta salad. I can't believe you'd rather eat the pasta salad.
Oh, my God. It's not even close. So I guess the ranking now goes.
I didn't have the chili dog, so I can't rank that.
Pasta salad, worst. No.
You just said this was worse.
That's what I meant. This was number one, most disgusting. Chili dog was actually second most disgusting. Pasta salad was the best so far.
No way.
Because it was just some noodles.
No.
Cold noodles. You could just kind of
it was rancid
take
mayonnaise.
a couple of bites. Well, I mean, everything is rancid, right? But it was at least chilled. I think the fact that it was chilled and we didn't microwave it saved it. I've got a burp now, too. Jeez.
All right.
Goodness.
We should have done this towards the end of the segment. Boatman, you want to tap dance for about 3.5 minutes while we both go and vomit?
I would love to, but I'm teaching Cole back here some very important playlist stuff.
Oh,
So
sure.
unfortunately, I just cannot do that right now.
How you doing over there, Mike?
I'm doing good. Tyler Van Dyke wins the Wisconsin quarterback job after transferring from Miami. He is the nephew, the great grandnephew of Jerry Van Dyke from Coach.
From old Coach.
And Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke as well.
He's not. I'm sure he's not. But here's a dude that played at Miami a lot. Now, was he good? Not really. But he started there, played a lot of games, a lot of football. Luke Fickell's looking for someone to take over this offense that has experience. What did they finish last year at Wisconsin? 7-6?
Yeah, 7-5, 7-6. It was not a good first year.
No, but I mean, it's his first year. He's getting the swing of things in the Big Ten. He's expecting this veteran quarterback to come in and help out now and be someone who can actually help them win games. Can he? I don't know. But he's played a lot of football.
Dick Van Dyke, by the way, is he still alive?
Alive. We looked this up not too long ago.
Is he 100 now?
He's close to 100.
I want to say he turned 100. Dick Van Dyke.
Didn't he have
98? Not quite.
No, not there yet. Don't give him 100. It's like Betty White.
Well, she made it to 100.
No,
did she not?
did not. No.
All right, I'm sorry.
She
Okay,
didn't.
that was the thing. She didn't make it.
That cocky broad did interviews with like People Magazine about what it was like to get to 100, but she never actually got there. She was a couple months shy.
Well, she had to be prepared, right?
No, you don't. You wait. You wait until you're 100 to start talking about how you're 100.
That was literally the kiss of death for Betty White.
Yes.
Didn't make it there. All right, I'm not going to put Dick at 100 then.
He's not 100. He's 98.
What about
And that probably pisses people off that are 100 because they had to do a lot of living to get to 100.
Hell yes.
They didn't get any mulligans.
No.
There's no almost 100. You're either 100 or you're not.
It's triple digits. It's a special number.
Russell Wilson will make his Steelers debut tomorrow night against the Bills. Who will wind up starting more games for the Steelers this year?
I think it's going to be Justin. What about you?
Russell.
Yeah?
Well, Tomlin seems to be very attached to him. He wants veteran Russell Wilson. I'll tell you what, if he turns out to be awful, they're going to cut him. There won't even be
any, you'll be the backup to Justin Fields.
None of that.
Just goodbye.
Right. They're just going to cut him.
Full steam
they
ahead.
owe him $5. He'll be gone.
Yeah.
Justin will be the guy.
I think, is what I think. There's not much invested with either of these quarterbacks, and with the youth that Justin Fields has on his side. And now, really, like you can make the same case for both of these quarterbacks now. They're both coming off of runs that were damaging to who they used to be as athletes, as quarterbacks. Justin's success was in college, obviously. Russell had it in the NFL. But, okay, he's getting older, and we haven't seen that good Russell Wilson in 3 or 4 years now.
Can I stop pretending to care about any of this?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yes, you can. We done talking about Russell?
I got to put something in my mouth. I got to put a sucking candy.
I know.
I'm going to go get a sucking candy.
Plenty of those out there.
Plus, I had a dream about Mike Greenberg last night. And I have a news story about Mike Greenberg. We'll talk about both of them. He was straddling me while eating a Rancid Sloppy Joe.
It's a nightmare.
I'll tell you about the dream and the news story coming up next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Watch out for a disabled vehicle that's blocking the left lane on westbound 70 downtown. Before the 71 West split, it's causing a 10-minute delay there. You'll also hit slow traffic on westbound 670 between 71 and 3rd Street. This report is sponsored by Ohio Laborers and Ohio Lesset. The Ohio Laborers, they're more than just hard hats and tools. They're the backbone of Ohio's infrastructure, constructing vital projects that shape your communities. From iconic bridges spanning rivers to underground tunnels, they build connections that stand the test of time. Build Ohio right. Build it Union. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors. Voted by Columbus homeowners as the leading and most trusted window brand. Find out why at PellaColumbus.com or at their brand new Polaris showroom.
Have you lost Ohio Medicaid? At healthcare.gov, you can find a low-cost, quality health plan.
Do plans cover doctor visits?
What about emergency care?
And prescriptions?
All covered and more. Plus, with the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting the 1st of next month. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
One thing about us parents, we think we know what's in, but we're usually way off. That's why I take my kids to Great Clips for back-to-school haircuts. From fresh fades to beachy waves, they can use the online lookbook to find the cuts they want at prices I can't resist. Plus, with convenient online check-in, we save tons of time, too. I may never know what's cool again, but hey, with back-to-school haircuts at Great Clips, I don't have to. Download the app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
It's time that we face the facts when it comes to organ, eye, and tissue donation. It exists to save and heal lives. It's a way to look out for one another, to continue a legacy and give the gift of a fuller future, the gift of life.
But what about the barriers around organ donation?
Cost, age, religion, race, or health status are not factors that can get in the way. All it really takes is one epic yes. Register today to become an organ, eye, and tissue donor at donatelifeohio.org.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger for over 30,000 mouth-watering choices with savings beyond low prices, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. More savings and more inspiring flavors make Kroger worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Check out this great deal on giant-sized Kellogg's cereal. Select varieties are on sale now, 3 for $10 with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Most radio stations suck. Here's why. They don't invest in local programming. We're live and local 14 hours a day. You can rest assured that every stupid thing we say is 100% local. Homegrown dumb since day one. The Fan.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
You were charging your phone? I waited hours for you.
That's how long it takes.
Join Metro and get a free Motorola Edge that'll charge for the day in 15 minutes. At Metro, there's no activation fees. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
Bring your number ID and sign up for Metro Flex Plus plan. Offer not available if at T-Mobile or have been with Metro in the past 180 days. Requires 68-watt charger, sold separately. Actual performance will vary.
Score a goal with the Love My Crew checking account from Pathways, the checking account that rewards you for supporting the crew. Learn more at pathwayscu.com. Pathways Financial Credit Union, official credit union of the Columbus Crew. Federally insured by NCUA.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Ready for a new ride? Swing by Germain Toyota, ask for my friend Marcello, and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit GermainToyota.net and drive away in style today. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
Healthcare.gov is here for you when life happens. If you lost your health coverage because of turning 26, going off Medicaid, leaving your job, or moving, you could be eligible to enroll in new coverage now. And if you need to update your coverage because of marriage or having a baby, you could also be eligible. But don't wait. There's a limited time to enroll. Check your eligibility at healthcare.gov today. Life happens. Get covered. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
Don't let a cold, sinus infection, or allergies ruin your day. Breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier with Navage. Visit Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, or a store near you.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Hey there, Central Ohio. I'm 10 Weather Impact Meteorologist Michael Behrens with your latest forecast. We're looking at scattered showers and storms as we head through this afternoon and evening. Those will eventually come to an end by tomorrow morning. Temperature down to around 70 overnight. We'll warm up into the mid to upper 80s tomorrow afternoon. Scattered showers and storms again come together by the afternoon and evening. We'll see a few of those continue tomorrow night before chances again fade. We'll see more rain chances as we head into Sunday. That's your latest weather forecast on 97.1 The Fan.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino. The Fan. Ohio sports destination.
Uncomfortably talking about food.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
This is Man and Bone.
Got a sucking candy.
What'd you go with?
Jolly Rancher.
What color?
Blue.
Little blue raz.
All the greens were gone.
Jolly Rancher. You know what I found in there? Because there was the Myers bag with an S, Bodie, of the assorted sucking candies, and they had just the plain green ones. Those are outstanding. Just lime.
How's the bar, sloppy Joes? I made them extra sloppy for you. I know how you kids like them sloppy.
Lady, you're scaring us.
We just ate Sloppy Joes in here.
When do you think this is going to come back to bite us?
Maybe you're saying, I like Sloppy Joes. Well, so do I. Not these. Rancid, Fan Cafe, Sloppy Joes that I paid almost $4 for. Disgusting. Let me tell you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. I'm sucking on this candy like there's no tomorrow. Just suck, suck, suck. Do you constantly, when you're eating Rancid Sloppy Joes in your house, scream in horror, but the neighbors can hear you because the insulation from your windows is not tight enough?
Oh, yeah.
Right? What you need is Universal Windows Direct. They've got this thing, Super Spacer technology.
Yeah.
Helps keep the edge of the glass warmer, holds the window seal longer, makes the windows last up to 5 times longer than other Windows systems.
You have confidence in it.
Absolutely. You can scream to your heart's content. It also comes with a true 20-year warranty. Call them today, 614-502-5220. For the last windows you'll ever need, go to UWD.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Have faith in that seal.
No confidence in that gasket. Mike Greenberg. He's on ESPN. He does a lot of things. Does he host his own show ever? Like, he's got the radio show Greenie.
Yeah.
It airs on ESPN Columbus on the 1460.
We should know what's on our other signal. Is there a 2-hour Greenie radio show on there every single day?
As far as I know.
Yes, but I don't think he ever hosts it, though. Like, guest hosts will host
he has
for him.
fill-ins all the time, is what you're saying?
Anyway, so he's got the show, the TV show in the morning, Get Up. He does NBA stuff. He does the radio show In Theory.
He's a pretty busy guy.
Now, according to Andrew Marchand of The Athletic, he is reporting that Mike Greenberg is the favorite to replace Sam Ponder as the host of ESPN's Sunday NFL Countdown. Look, I don't claim to understand what motivates people, okay? But I'm at the point in my career that I don't do a lot of appearances, right? Like when you get to see me, it's at an event that we're doing that we're, propping up and we're proud of. It's a bigger thing.
Something that you want to feel special.
Right, whether it's the, the bourbon special thing or the box set that we gave out. Those are special events. Tonight you'll see me live from my basement. I get to be with you guys. It's like an appearance, but I'm not really there. I'm at home in my basement.
That's like the best of both worlds. You get to connect with the audience, but you're staying in your home.
If I wanted to, sales would, sell appearances for me every single week. Hey, look at Common Man at the meat counter at the Giant Eagle. Hey, slice me some beef.
You want it shaved or
whatever,
chipped or sliced?
But at this point in my career, I don't want to do those things. I turn that stuff down. As a younger man, when I needed the extra income, I would do all of those. Hey, I'm at a key bank. Come see me. And then I'd be standing there like an idiot in the lobby for 2 hours and nobody would come.
Yes.
Right? Mike Greenberg, at a certain point, you've done everything. You are beyond rich. You make millions of dollars a year. You're getting up every single morning. You're doing the Get Up. You do the NBA coverage. Why do you want to work Sundays for Countdown now? Like, what motivates a guy like this?
Look, I'm with you. I agree with you. That's also not like just some appearance for Mike Greenberg. He gets to host a show that leads into NFL coverage. I would also rather do the morning one than the post game if I was going to do any NFL coverage if I were him, so that's the right shift. But it's like him and Stephen A. It's just so many jobs. They're millionaires. Just doing Mike and Mike, the radio show that they built. What do you think they were getting paid annual salary near the end of that run?
Oh, I'll tell you
millions
what it was.
a year?
I'll tell you what, it's 2 to 3.
$2 to $3 million salary.
2 to 3 million for each of them.
And then all the endorsements on top of that, which could have been up into the hundreds of thousands.
They could have continued with that, but instead Greeny wanted to go off and do his own thing. And again, I don't know what motivates people. He wanted to be on TV. He thought radio was maybe less than, or he thought I've accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish in radio.
Probably some of that.
But he could have had a very sweet gig for the rest of his life. $2 to $3 million a year probably would, go up significantly by now.
What else does a guy like Tony Kornheiser do? Does he just do PTI? I don't
now
really even
he does.
watch.
He used to write a column.
But that's
for the Washington Post.
That's how he became well known, right? And that's where he gained his popularity. And then he became a radio host in D.C. And then it was syndicated.
No, I think all he does is PTI now.
I think he's been doing just that for a long time now, too. But Wilbon, his counterpart, he would be the guy that just boom, 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 doing this and that and this and that and NBA coverage and as much as he can do. And you see the same thing with football coaches, right?
Some guys
just don't want to give it up.
Some guys don't know what to do if they're not busy.
Yeah.
And I guess I know there are people like that. I can't relate to that. Like when I retire, I'm going to do nothing.
I don't understand how you can't look forward to that day where you finally get to exhale and not have 5 different things on your plate going into every single day after you wake up.
I shouldn't say I'll do nothing. Maybe I'll do the stupid basement show once in a while. Maybe you and I can do a basement show from Scotland where we're going to retire.
Do they have basements out there in Scotland? Let's build one. You know what? I don't want to build our own place. I want to live in one of those stone houses with a nice stone wall out in the front. We're going to do it by
the stone
We're going to
walls.
do it by the sea.
By the sea.
Yes.
You know, we can do it.
By the sea.
We're going to have a favorite pub. We're going to live in a little village in Scotland. You and I are going to go to the same pub every single day. They're going to say, the Americans are here again. We hate them.
They're going to hate us in that pub. Nah, they're going to like us.
They're going to like us.
They're going to like
because
us.
Because we retired to their place. All these other people, they retire. They go to Boca, right?
We're not going to Boca.
They go to some place. They sit on the beach. Their skin turns into reptile skin. They look like lizards.
Everybody's got skin cancer.
I'll tell you, I go visit my in-laws down in Florida. I see some of the people in these complexes like they're like walking tumors. Just skin cancer. Oh, you look very good. Yes. What did you use on that skin? Acid? It just looks terrible.
Did you fall into the same vat that the Joker did?
Do you like my tan? Disgusting.
I want clouds.
I want clouds. I want mist. I want to be milky white with my skin.
You know, when you go through that, what do you go through when you get hotter than hell at Kings Island and all these amusement parks because you feel like you want to die? They have misters. They make misters. So you can go there when you're too hot. We'll just have that climate.
All the time.
It's going to be beautiful.
And our wives will have left us.
Because they hate the
Because she tells me all the time, I don't want to go. Yeah. I'm going. How much do you love me, honey? I have worked hard my entire life. I go on the radio every single day. I pee-pee no worky and all that stuff. Selling things, come on down.
All of it.
I've done it all.
It's got to lead to something, right?
It's leading to you and me.
Man.
In Scotland.
You know, that would be
2 heterosexual men retiring together.
Perfect little pet project for the twilight days.
Mm-hmm.
Keep us busy.
I think so.
Keep us occupied.
We'll do a little podcast.
But not too much. Not too much. Just a little bit.
In the pub.
By the sea.
Popping back some pints. And then we walk outside and it's 47 degrees and
we're wearing our jackets. We do kind of one of these moves, like, yeah, let's go. Swing our arms back and forth.
Ride our sheep back to our place. We just hop on these huge sheep.
Those are the guys that love their sheep. In a good way.
I got to tell you, I think they're doing those sheep. That's what I think. All right, college football playoff news. No more sheep talk. Oh, I forgot to tell you my Mike Greenberg dream. I'll do the Mike Greenberg dream and college football playoff stuff next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for a disabled vehicle that's on westbound 670's off-ramp to 315. The right shoulder is blocked there. And we have slower traffic on southbound 315 between 670 West and Town Street. This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. With Staples Hot Deals, you'll find super low prices on hundreds of items for back to school, including tech. Right now, get up to $300 off select PCs at Staples. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program. Offer ends 8/24. Save big on back to school at Staples. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Looking for reliable roofing services in Central Ohio? Go with Nitro Roofing. We'll get the job done right the first time. Reach out today for a free estimate at nitroroofing.com.
Ohio, ready for some quick mental health facts? Let's go. Nearly 2 million Ohioans live with a mental health condition. In the U.S., more than 50% of people will be diagnosed with a mental illness in their lifetime. Depression is a leading cause of disability worldwide. So why are some of us still stigmatizing people living with a mental health condition when we know all of this? Let's listen to the facts and beat the stigma. Ohio, challenge what you know about mental health at beatthestigma.org.
Hi, Bob and Teresa Capace here. Anniversaries are a big deal and meant to be celebrated.
Join us for our 24th anniversary at Worthington Jewelers. Enjoy 10 to 60% off to celebrate this event, August 15th through the 17th.
Worthington Jewelers, your local hometown jeweler.
Hi, I'm Joanna Williams, General Manager at Tansky Sawmill Toyota, and this month 0% financing is back by popular demand on the 2024 Toyota Tundra for 48 months. But hurry in before they're gone. Visit TanskySawmillToyota.com for details. And when you think Toyota, think Tansky with approved credit, tax title, and $250 doc fee not included. Offer ends August 30th.
Think Toyota. Think Tansky. Think Tansky.
August may seem like the end of summer. It also means the beginning of a lot of things, like back to school, festivals, football. At Buckeye Lake Marina, it means the August savings days are upon us. Get huge discounts on all of the new and used boats that they didn't sell. Every pontoon, tri-toon, sport boats, even fishing boats are ready for you. Save thousands on demo models that have been used all summer to show off amazing features. Some have never even been in the water. Take advantage of the August savings days at Buckeye Lake Marina. Their summer hours continue through the entire month of August. Visit BuckeyeLakeMarina.com for details.
When there's a United Dairy Farmers nearby, special savings are too. Stop by while energy drinks are buy two, get one free. Monster, Celsius, Red Bull, and more for less. Only with UDrive Plus at UDF.
Rise and shine, jabronis.
What a show this morning.
There's only one place where Buckeye legends lay the smackdown. Morning Juice with Bobby and Beamer.
Weekday mornings starting at 6.
Give me a juice box, Biatch.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Ah, the sounds of summer. Baseball, swimming, and the dreaded sound of a broken AC. No uh-ohs. Call the Waterworks Heating and Cooling Team for an AC tune-up. 614-333-9720. Or schedule service on our website. The Waterworks. Better care, better value, better AC.
You reached James. Leave a message.
Hey, it's Annie from Chase. Congrats again on the new home to you, Alina, and baby Maya. So happy she gets a big new nursery.
House hunting? On average, home buyers save more in mortgage fees with Chase compared to a non-bank. We're with you all the way home. Chase, make more of what's yours. Visit chase.com/wayhome. Source, 2022 Home Mortgage Disclosure Act. Loan application register. Home lending products subject to credit and property approval. Rates and program terms subject to change. Other restrictions apply. Member FDIC. Equal housing opportunity.
Who are the people that serve part-time in the Ohio Army National Guard? We are your neighbors and friends. We are your sons and daughters. Our service is providing us valuable job skills, and it pays up to 100% of our tuition. We're proud to serve our state. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service with the Ohio Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/OH. Sponsored by the Ohio Army National Guard. Aired by the Ohio Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Delaware County Veterans Services invites you to visit The Wall That Heals from September 12th through the 15th at Havner Park in Liberty Township. Pay homage to those that have served in the Vietnam War. The Wall That Heals is free and open to the public. To learn more, please visit thewallthathealsohio.com.
During Toyota's national sales event, you can choose from more hybrid and all-wheel drive vehicles than anyone else, including the family-size Highlander. Now through September 3rd, get any new gas-powered 2024 Highlander and get $1,000 APR cash or $500 on Highlander Hybrid when financed with approved credit through TFS. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, 2 years no-cost maintenance. Get details at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Off topic is on brand. This is Man and Bone.
Oh, let me tell you something, Timmy.
Please tell me.
After I ate that sloppy Joe, I don't think my wiener's ever going to work right again.
Oh, well, I know somebody that you can talk to.
I may have to go see my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. They're going to say, "What's wrong, sir?" I'm going to say, "I ate a bad sloppy Joe."
Sloppy Joe.
Tri-State Men's Health, they have treatments when the pills or the herbals fail. Because you know what? Those things suck. Go see the experts. Stop, screwing around with stuff you get at Walgreens. Dumb. They have treatments, universal, not that. I'm selling windows still. Tri-State Men's Health. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some treatments can even have you last. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to the
sloppy
bullpen.
Joe.
Let's go to the bullpen.
Would you like me to take over the Tri-State?
They're going to have you last an hour or more. 6
Dear
locations,
God.
2 locations here in the Columbus area. One is just right down the street from Fish's house. You wave to Fish as they play with things.
Mm-hmm.
Your initial visit's only $99. Includes a medical consult with a licensed medical provider, a T and PSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if the test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call them today.
That was beautiful.
800, I got to finish. 800-900-9654 or visit tristatemenshealth.com. Promo code PP. No worky.
You got to finish.
I know. So I had a dream last night about ESPN personality Mike Greenberg.
It's really stupid that you would dream about him.
I have the worst dreams you've ever had in your entire life every night of my life.
Weren't you telling me that all your dreams pretty much end in bloody, violent murder?
Pretty much. This one didn't, though.
Straight up horror scene at the end?
This one was just sheer frustration. For some reason, I've not had one in, 35 years. For some reason, I wanted a Slurpee. It had to be a Slurpee. And it had to be 7-Eleven.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm on this road. I stop at the 7-Eleven. I see the Slurpee machine. I go. I fill up my cup with the Slurpee of my choice. I go up to the counter. Mike Greenberg is working at the counter.
He's the clerk, huh?
All I have in my wallet is $100, and he will not change my $100.
Oh, boy.
So he yanks the Slurpee out of my hand and says, "Have a good day."
Wow.
So then I get back in the car, but I need this Slurpee. I see another 7-Eleven. I go inside. I get the Slurpee. I fill up the cup. I go, Mike Greenberg's there again.
Oh, no.
It's a different 7-Eleven. All I have is a $100 bill. He will not change my $100. This happened at 3 7-Eleven locations. Mike Greenberg was working at all of them. He would not change my $100 bill. And then I woke up in pure disgust.
Recurring Mike Greenberg.
Yes, he worked at the 7-Eleven.
And he just kept saying the same line? He just snatched it right out of your hand.
He'd say, I can't cash $100. And then he'd snatch the Slurpee right out of my hand, just as my lips were going to the straw.
Give me that Slurpee. That sucks.
Screw you, Mike Greenberg.
Do you remember what flavor you were getting?
Cherry.
Just a classic cherry.
Classic cherry.
Oh, what a delicious treat.
I was down in Florida in late May, early June, and they have tons of 7-Elevens down there. We don't have them here anymore.
But so it doesn't do it for you that you can go in a Speedway and get the official Slurpee? You can't.
No,
that doesn't do it for you?
It's got to be in the 7-Eleven.
Okay, but it is the 7-Eleven Slurpee mix.
Is it a 7-Eleven?
I got it. I know.
It's not a 7-Eleven Slurpee.
I know that it's not, but it's
I told my daughter all about the wonder of the 7-Eleven Slurpee.
They're great.
So every time we passed one, it's like, "Daddy, 7-Eleven." And then I would go in and we'd get a Slurpee. Sometimes we walked in and the place was so GD filthy. Like the bathrooms had just maggots all over them.
Oh, yum.
Are we still getting a Slurpee? No, we're not still getting a Slurpee. There's maggots in the bathroom.
The one thing you got to do is keep that Slurpee area clean, right? Because if people don't respect the Slurpee area,
respect the bathrooms too. Look, I know
obviously,
nobody wants to clean the bathroom, but the bathroom is a representation of how you keep the rest of your facility.
Oh.
If you have a dirty bathroom, I'm not going to trust anything you have.
You can't buy. You think you're going to go to that hot dog wheel?
Look, I was thinking about maybe getting a prepackaged egg salad, but that's not going to happen.
No. How long do you think those hot dogs have been sitting there? They're perfectly sane hot dogs.
The College Football Playoff Selection Committee will no longer use conference championships as one of its tiebreakers because the new 12-team format guarantees bids for the 5 highest-ranked conference winners.
Right. We even get a non-power conference champ into this thing now.
Yes. The 4 highest-ranked conference champions will still receive a first-round bye. The other tiebreakers remain and include strength of schedule, head-to-head results, and comparative outcomes of common opponents without margin of victory included.
Okay.
All right, whatever.
I don't care. You know, it's just, we're going to do this and have 12. I've been ready for added teams. I think you've been ready for this too, right?
I'm ready for it. I'd like to see how it works before we start expanding it to 16 or 18 like we're talking about.
I mean, that's silly. We're already talking about going north of 12. And
goofy.
It's really, it's a bunch of goofballs on that committee.
Doofuses. Bunch of hipster doofuses.
Why don't you just try doing what you set out to do?
Well, let's try it. See how it works.
Right.
And then maybe we'll tweak it based on how it works the first time.
We needed a coffin. We needed a playoff. We set out to accomplish something. We accomplished it. Let's do it now. Let's have the 12 team.
Jamar Chase has not been practicing. He will not play tomorrow against the Bears, but he did make the trip with the team. So, progress? I don't know. Here's what I do know. The Bengals are not allowed to practice anymore between now and the rest of the season, the start of the season, because guys just dropping like flies.
They've had, luckily, they're not 2 super important players, but I don't want to dismiss depth and quality depth. Chris Evans was going to be a back that you saw because Joe Mixon is not there anymore.
Right.
So they're banking on, who'd they bring in? Zach Moss. I think Zach Moss is one of their guys. And then the Illinois draft pick could be a good running back for them this year and win that job.
Robert Holcombe is what I'm going to go with. It's not
Tishamanga Biakabatuka.
No, not
going to
him.
be their guy running through that A-gap this year. Why am I blanking on his name? Fish would know.
Whatever happened to good old Robert Holcombe?
I have no idea. Running backs from the past.
Wasn't he one of those guys that was at Illinois? Like him and Kurt Kittner were there for about 19 years.
Kurt Kittner. That's a good name.
Robert Holcombe.
Good old Robbie Holcombe.
Uh-oh.
Is he?
Well, the first thing that comes up in Google is Robert Holcombe obituary.
Well, that's not good.
I hope that's not the case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's what you Googled and that's what it says.
I'm not seeing this. Do I not have the name right? I thought it was Robert Holcombe. Something Holcombe.
I don't know.
Fish, where are you?
Illinois running backs.
He usually eats these things.
Chase Brown, is that the running back they got now? This is really good.
We're one step
This
away.
is worse.
We're one step away from Rimmer reading the box scores in the newspaper.
Hey, remember this guy whose name we have wrong?
Yeah, so anyway, this guy whose name may or may not be Robert Holcombe may or may not have been a running back, and he may or may not be dead. We don't know. Something Holcombe.
I can't even think of another Holcombe right now.
Who cares?
Heathcliff Holcombe? Golfer? You don't know him.
Heathcliff Slocum was a relief pitcher.
Heathcliff Slocum.
Major League Baseball.
Right. Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
All right, we had a broken record yesterday. I'll tell you about it next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit a 5-minute delay if you need to travel northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. And we also have slow-moving traffic on northbound 71 on the south side between Greenlawn Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by Donato's Pizza. Every piece is important. If you love what Donato's puts on their pizzas, you're going to love what they're taking off. Now through Sunday, get 30% off all your Donato's favorites when you order online or with the app. Use promo code 30. Donato's. Every piece is important. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Looking for reliable roofing services in Central Ohio? Go with Nitro Roofing. We'll get the job done right the first time. Reach out today for a free estimate at nitroroofing.com.
There's a place where mishaps don't mean missing out. Welcome to AAA's The Plus Side, where a AAA Plus membership means that an empty gas tank won't keep you from a full day, where a flat tire doesn't have to deflate your mood, where being locked out doesn't mean you'll be out of luck for long. and where a dead battery can't stop you from being the life of the party.
Looks like you're all set here. Have a good rest of the day.
Because on the plus side, roadside mishaps don't have to ruin your day. With AAA Plus, you're covered with the gold standard in roadside assistance, whenever and wherever you need it. Tire changes, battery swaps, and emergency fuel are just a tap, click, or call away. AAA gets to you faster, and if you need a tow, we'll take you further, anywhere within 100 miles. Become a AAA Plus member today and experience the peace of mind that comes when you live on the plus side. Towing is subject to a 7-day waiting period. Terms and conditions apply. Service is only available from AAA and CAA in North America.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Ready for a new ride? Swing by Germain Toyota, ask for my friend Marcello, and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit GermainToyota.net and drive away in style today. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
Hey, Buckeye fans, ready for the chance to win one of 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences? As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. We're talking tickets, sideline passes, a trip for two to the Oregon game, and exclusive access to the Ryan Day Coaches Show. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 winners. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Hi, Bob and Teresa Capace here. Anniversaries are a big deal and meant to be celebrated.
Join us for our 24th anniversary at Worthington Jewelers. Enjoy 10 to 60% off to celebrate this event, August 15th through the 17th.
Worthington Jewelers, your local hometown jeweler.
Friday nights mean high school football. Join us for the fans' high school game of the week.
The fun starts Friday the 23rd with Harvest Prep and Pick Central.
Your home for Friday Night Lights. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Score a goal with the Love My Crew checking account from Pathways, the checking account that rewards you for supporting the crew. Learn more at pathwayscu.com. Pathways Financial Credit Union, official credit union of the Columbus Crew, federally insured by NCUA.
Hey, it's Bobby. When it comes to tackling a project as important as your roof, you want a company that cares about the product and experience they're going to deliver. At Newman Roofing, you're more than just a number. They believe in 100% customer satisfaction. And for your roofing needs, give them a call at 614-NEW-ROOF or newmanroofing.com.
0% up to 48 months on 2024 and 25 new Lindsay Hondas.
That's zero, zip, zilch, nada.
This August, Lindsay has unbelievable savings. By offering 0% up to 4 years on every Honda on the lot, Lindsay has over 500 vehicles.
If we don't have it, it doesn't exist.
Plus, talk to us about electric options with up to $97.27 in combined savings with dealer and federal tax credits.
LindsayHonda.com or I-70 in Bryce Road.
With approved credit on select in-stock 24-25 Honda models. Dealer contribution may affect consumer cost.
Hey guys, Chaps here with a new opportunity for you. The 20-pound summer slim down with Awaken 180 weight loss. Dropping 20 pounds before summer ends, cruising to your goal of 30, 40, 50 plus pounds down. It's simple. You take the last few weeks of summer, eating, drinking, enjoying the weather. But the difference? You're doing it with the 20-pound summer slim down. But Chopper, summer's almost over. That's the point, guys. The pounds melt off fast with Awaken 180. I dropped my first 20 in less time, and that easy 20 propelled me to reach my goal of losing 60 pounds. Then that propelled me to lose another 35. Think about it. You're about to slide back into the same old fall routine with the same old mindset. Mix it up. Live up the rest of your summer while dropping your first 20, then jump into fall with a whole new groove. Yeah, I said groove. You'll be saying it too just a few weeks from now. 20 pounds summer slim down with the solution for weight loss online at awaken180weightloss.com. That's awaken180weightloss.com.
Want to know anything about the fans' contests, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Today's special value is 3 hours of stupid. You're listening to Common Man and T-Bone.
All right, good news. I know you've been on pins and needles. Robert Holcombe, the one-time Illinois running back, is alive. He's alive. He's 48.
And he has an E at the end of his name.
I was just spelling his name wrong. Yeah. But Robert Holcombe won a Super Bowl with the Rams, had a nice NFL career, and is actually Illinois' all-time leading rusher. Did you know that?
I did not know
Robert Holcombe. Put some respect on his name.
Absolutely, man. Over 4,100 yards in his time at Illinois. And he got switched to fullback, so he was more of a bruiser.
In the NFL.
Yeah, and had 14 career touchdowns in the NFL. Didn't have a ton of stats, but boy, he had stats with the Illini. Oh, yeah. Chase Brown, he's going to win the Bengals running back gig, I think, this year and be a nice fantasy option. You look at Zach Moss and Chase Brown, but losing Chris Evans, and they lost another guy to a torn patella tendon, too. So what we're talking about, 2 guys dropping for the Bengals in the last day.
Little fun fact for you. By the way, it's Tool of the Week Friday.
Yeah,
Send in
let's
your
get
Twitter
some more
tools at Man and Bone 971 on Twitter. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. Also, remember, 8 o'clock tonight, Common Man's Basement. That's me. Live in the basement. It's on YouTube. There are no rules. I may get naked. Follow Common Man's Basement on YouTube. Thank you.
Are you going to eat during the show?
No, I'm not going to eat, but I will drink. I'm going to have dinner with the family. That's what we do every single night. Not going to sacrifice that, but I will have maybe a glass of wine. Last week, I sipped on some of Uncle Bo's cough syrup that he gave me. So
Uncle
we'll
Bo's
see.
old, Grandpa's old.
Oh, 116
cough
proof,
medicine?
my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Put some hair on your balls.
I had a Scotch night this week. That was nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, here's a little fun fact for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
People from different cities, there's different terms. Pittsburgh people are Yinzers,
of course.
Right?
Yeah.
New York people, they're Yankees, right? A term that a lot of people do not know, but they should. How to refer to someone from the city of Chicago. Are you aware of this?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Grabowskis.
Okay, I've heard
He's a Grabowski.
I've heard this through like Vince Vaughn things, yes.
This comes from Jim Grabowski, who was a running back at Illinois. And he played for the Packers and the Bears then. He was a Chicago guy. Ditka, when he was on the Bears, was teammates with Jim Grabowski.
Okay.
And he would just scream Grabowski's name all the time.
Grabowski.
And then it just became like, hey, we're a bunch of Grabowskis out there. There's huge Polish population in Chicago.
I love it.
They gravitate to a guy named Jim Grabowski.
Yeah.
Right? And so now I think there's people from Chicago have moved out to Denver. You were just in Denver.
Yeah, I just had a layover in Denver.
And there's a pizza place in Denver called Grabowskis.
Okay, so Chicago guys moved out there.
And they're doing the thin crust tavern style. I mean, you go in there, it's all, Bears stuff on the wall.
That's a good nickname that stems from, a football player that just catches on. It just encapsulates the essence of Chicago and how the people are there. I like that. I didn't know that one, but I'd heard that. I'm sure Vince Vaughn has used that term in his movies because I think every movie he does is set in Chicago.
We had a record set last night. The longest regular season 9-inning game of the pitch clock era.
Yeah.
The Mets and the A's played a game that was 7-6 in favor of the A's. It took 3 hours and 45 minutes. 3 hours and 45 minutes. Now, I just want to point out, that is a long, sloppy game. We would regularly, multiple times a week, have 9-inning games go 3:45.
Yeah, some would stem
before the pitch
going
clock.
to the 4-hour territory.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about extra inning games. I'm talking about 9-inning slog fest. Disgusting.
Sunday night baseball would usually go long like that.
The fact that we have gone almost 2 whole seasons without having a game like this go 3:45. To me, that is proof that this is working wonders.
Yeah, it tells you something. I told you about the game, on yesterday's show that we had to leave early, but checking the score of it and where it was, progress of the game, it was heading to the 9th inning, and it was only 2 hours and 20 minutes of playtime. Have a little playtime. So that's pretty good.
They are toying with the idea. We talked about this yesterday a little bit. Major League Baseball is toying with the idea of making starting pitchers go 6 innings. It's mandatory. Now, how would you enforce that? Well, unless a certain number of things happen. Have you thrown more than 100 pitches? Have you given up more than 4 earned runs? What was the other one? If there's an injury,
if you're obviously hurt,
then you can remove your starting pitcher.
That was about it. Those were the 3 things that they put in there.
I think that's ridiculous. Look, I'm all here to encourage starting pitchers going deeper into games. And I know that the Players Association, they're going to bark back and they're going to say, this is going to increase injuries. It will increase injuries if you keep pitching the way that you're pitching. These guys think it's their birthright to go out there, have complete and total grip on the baseball in even bad conditions and throw 103. That's not how Major League Baseball wants you to pitch. It's not good for the game.
Not good for your arm.
It's not good for your arm, right? And so Major League Baseball would like these pitchers to change the way that they pitch. So here's what I would do. I would do double hook. Your starting pitcher is in the game. Great. As long as you have a starting pitcher in the game, you have use of your designated hitter. If your starting pitcher exits the game, whether it's the first inning or the 8th inning, your DH also exits the game, and your pitchers have to hit whoever that pitcher happens to be for the rest of the game. There you go. You want to do it? That's how you do it. 6-inning mandatory unless certain caveats? No, I think that's dumb. Double hook, very simple.
Yeah, I mean, the DH is something that we've also been talking about for a long time anyway, with, making the National League go to it.
Everybody
right?
has the DH now.
Yeah.
We've tried that on for size. We're never going back. I know a lot of people, a lot of purists, National League people say, I want to bring back pitchers hitting. You're not going to. But if this rule is adopted, you would at least get that some of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And there'd be focus on that.
And you know what? I would think for the most part, managers are going to try not to do it that way, because as great as Shohei Ohtani has been for baseball, not the gambling portion of him, but just the baseball
well, I mean,
the
he
hitting
didn't do
portion
the gambling. His interpreter,
his interpreter did. But yeah, of course he was in on it. But who cares? my caddy at Pebble Beach said so that's the way it was.
Okay, I just I threw that out there. Everybody knows he was in on it.
I mean, come on. But you're not going to try to do that. Pitchers generally suck at hitting, and that's the way that is. And I don't think we're going to hit a movement where pitchers begin to hit well. It's going to go more like we're saying, where the game will kind of settle back where it was. He's a crazy.
Guys like
guy.
Michael Lorenzen, they're unicorns. Most of these guys suck, especially relief pitchers. Phillip Rivers has 1 million kids. One was bound to be a big-time football prospect. Details next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for an accident. That's on westbound 70s off-ramp to the 71 East Split, and that's on the east side. It is blocking the left lane there. And we have a 5-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by KFC. When it comes to KFC's latest Saucy Nuggets lineup, this strip don't quit. Take your pick from Chipotle Ranch, Mango Habanero, Honey Garlic, Korean Barbecue, or Honey Barbecue, and get 10 Saucy Nuggets for just $5.99 each. It's finger licking good. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Looking for reliable roofing services in Central Ohio? Go with Nitro Roofing. We'll get the job done right the first time. Reach out today for a free estimate at nitroroofing.com.
Men, if erectile dysfunction is affecting you, getting treated could have a dramatic impact on your relationship and your outlook on life. But it's also important where you get treated, because your health matters. And working with an organization that practices excellent medicine and has significant expertise in men's sexual health can often result in a far better outcome. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you're seeking a quality provider to treat your ED or are just not satisfied with your current situation, call us. We'll show you a true 5-star experience and work with you to find the right treatment for your specific medical situation. At Tri-State Men's Health, we truly are experts in men's sexual health. But it's more than that. Unlike the online pill pushers or so-called men's clinics that only offer one or a few treatment options, we offer the full spectrum of ED protocols. We can even use combinative therapies for better results. At Tri-State Men's Health, your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
Get Eco.
ECO. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Jerry. Pretty hot this summer, huh?
This kind of heat makes me want to invent something that cools everything off.
Well, they did invent the air conditioner.
Get Eco.
ECO. Get Eco today, and we'll fix your AC today.
Your house will be cool like snow.
Cool like an ice rink.
Fixed in a blink.
Faster than you can think.
Our plumbers can even fix your sink.
Well, plumbing won't help much with the heat. But yeah, we can fix your sink and anything else that has pipes attached to it.
Get Eco.
ECO.
When your house is cool, your people are cool.
Our HVAC technicians can be at your house today and quickly repair your air conditioner today.
Fix the sink and cool off with a drink. Ooh, I need to invent a new drink.
I'll bring the ice.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Eco plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
And
this summer with Zumbizi Bay, Central Ohio's largest water park. Take your last ride on Dolphin Dash before exciting new things come next season. Soak up the sunshine and dive into an unforgettable experience for the whole family. Zumbizi Bay offers nonstop fun for everyone. Enjoy $19.99 admission after 4 p.m. Get your tickets now and make your final splash at ZumbiziBay.com.
It's Toyota's national sales event with more all-wheel drive choices than anyone else, including Toyota's lineup of go-anywhere, do-anything trucks, like the powerful new Tundra. Now through September 3rd, you can get a new Tundra with low-rate financing, special leases, or customer cash up to $2,000, depending on model. And the 2024 Tacoma is now arriving at your Toyota dealer with dominating power, legendary capability, and captivating style. Get details at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. I'm Paul Keels. After off days, both the Guardians and the Reds back in action. Cleveland will take a 5-game winning streak into Milwaukee against the Brewers tonight. Gavin Williams pitching for Cleveland, Aaron Savali for Milwaukee. The Reds have won 4 in a row, and they start a series at home with Kansas City this evening. Michael Lorenzen pitching for the Royals, Nick Martinez on the hill for the Reds. Columbus Clippers continue their road series tonight at Iowa. Golf second round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship in Memphis. Denny McCarthy and Hideki Matsuyama share the lead at 11 under par. The Bengals announcing today that offensive lineman Deontay Smith will miss the rest of the season with a torn patella suffered in practice yesterday. This update brought to you by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Get started today with your 20-pound summer slim down. The results are fast, easy, and start your very first week. Awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Undisputed leader in talking about nothing. This is Man and Bone.
Bone is out. Timmy's here. The Bode Man is here. If you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, look no further than my friends at Hollywood Casino Columbus, specifically their 12,000 square foot sports book. If you're looking for action, they have it. Don't just pull out your phone and place a bet. That's boring. You want to be in the action. You want to have some nice food and drink with company. And lions.
Not rancid meat.
No.
Fresh meat.
Wild animals there. Stacey Elliott lets all his pumas run wild at Hollywood Casino Columbus.
He brings his feral cats.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes. And Rimmer's wife, Farrell, is also there.
Better feral.
Hello? Go there now or this weekend. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you have any like father-daughter traditions? Maybe somebody will ask you, you know, some family stuff during the Common Man's Basement podcast you're going to do at 8 o'clock tonight. But wondering, just like with school coming back, I can remember some things that I did with my mom that I was very fond of. We used to go to Roy Rogers. She would let me miss the bus every now and then, and I would always look forward to that. And we'd go and have a breakfast at a local Roy Rogers, and so I'd get to hang with her a little bit longer.
I do the bus stop with her every single morning. That's my job. Once in a while, we'll go to McDonald's for breakfast together.
Yeah.
She likes that.
I did that today.
McDonald's breakfast?
Yeah, me and Jack did that today.
What'd you have?
We did big breakfasts, both of us. Dueling big breakfasts.
With the hotcakes?
Yes, with the hotcakes. You like that? Do you get the whole shebang?
Did they put it on the real plates for you?
All right, so that's a great fat boy food. When you go to the Mickey D's, a lot of the locations now are serving the breakfast on actual dishware.
If you get the big breakfast with the hotcakes.
That is a nice touch.
I mean, if you're doing a McMuffin, they're not doing that for you. Even if you're just doing the hotcakes and sausage, they're not doing that for you.
Oh, really? You got to get the full-on deluxe.
You got to get the full deluxe big breakfast. Then they'll put it on real plate.
I got that by happenstance because I didn't know. And we were getting the drive-through. We went back and ate it at our kitchen table. For the most part, we used to do Tim Hortons for many, many, many years. We still go back there, but generally, like, we like to skip around and see where our palate is. We've got a diner that we like to hit up. The Olympic Diner is a wonderful spot over in our part of town. Sorry, don't yell at me for telling people about great spots in Hilliard that's good for the local food scene.
We need to tell people.
I want people to go there.
These places need business.
I love the family that runs that restaurant. It's great. But today we did Mickey D's, and I just thought it's wonderful. With the prices that are out there now, the fact that him and me both got breakfast like that with an app deal, less than $10, and we're eating pancakes. I love the way the McDonald's eggs are. I don't know. There's something about it. Just something about the way they stack that scrambled egg.
Too.
If you slice it in half with the fork.
If you never had McDonald's before and somebody gave you that egg, you'd be like, what the hell's this egg?
What is this?
But
where'd this come from?
You have a reference for that. You grew up eating that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you guys like to go and sit inside a McDonald's,
yeah, we sit inside, we talk.
Yeah.
I ask her if she got any questions about life. We had a little situation last couple weeks.
Uh-oh.
Had a little conversation about Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, okay.
Had a little conversation about the bunny.
She inquired, huh?
She inquired.
Yeah.
Again, just talking. But you parents know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
But don't worry. Santa still lives. Santa's banging in our house.
Love Santa.
But anyway.
So what, you just had the conversation?
We had the conversation.
Yep.
Conversation.
Just had to talk about it, see what was up right there.
She's at the age right now where I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If I feel like the question's honest.
Yeah. If that's what she was looking for, right? But I love the fast food, going into the restaurant with your kids and spending some time that way.
Philip Rivers, he's got about 18 million kids. Yeah, I do. One of his kids' names is Gunner Rivers, because of course he is. That's the douchiest white person name I've ever heard in my life.
There's we got a Gunner with the Baltimore Orioles now, mashing home runs.
I was the tail gunner. I would just spray my seed all over the place like a Gatling gun.
He is a high school football quarterback now. He's about to play his sophomore season of high school football. He is number 64 overall on the list of 100 names for the class of 2027. So they're saying this guy, Gunner Rivers, has the ability to be the next type Arch Manning recruitment guy.
So you say he's going into his sophomore year?
Yes.
And he's got this kind of rap on him. He went...
He's Philip Rivers' kid. He's Gunner.
He went 229 of 362. That's over 63% completion percentage.
No,
had over 3,000 passing yards and 29 touchdowns.
Right.
With 4 picks.
My old man can't touch that.
This is Gunner now talking.
That's Gunner. Yeah, that's Gunner.
Actually,
Gunner's got a squeaky voice still.
Maybe Gunner, Phillips got the squeaky voice. Maybe Gunner sounds like Shaq.
Hey there, man.
How you doing, Shaq? How you doing, Dad?
I'm doing good, son. How are you?
Time for school to start, Dad. I can't drive yet. Can you take me to the bus stop, Dad?
All right.
Did you give me what is...
I got to climb off your mother. Hold on a second.
Sorry. Dad and Mom are making kid number 17 right now. A lot of competition.
We got to catch up to those Duggars. That seems like a really nice family.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they?
Yeah, it's great. The oldest son's serving time for kiddie porn.
They are all just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. What was his height again? Is he a big guy like Phillip? He's going to be
Gunner?
like 6'5", right?
I mean, if he's getting pub as a top 100 guy in the class.
He's got to have that Rivers height. He's dominating those brothers and sisters,
I don't
isn't
see
he?
his height anywhere on here.
Yeah, I couldn't find that either.
He goes to St. Michael Catholic in
6'2",
Alabama.
6'2", 175,
All right.
Fairhope, Alabama.
Let him live.
He's probably still growing. Oh yeah, he's winning that family race right now.
The A's stadium situation in Vegas has almost been solved. The Las Vegas official says they're rounding third in the A's stadium approval.
Are we tired of hearing about Vegas sports things by now?
Explain this to me. Because look, and T-Bone's tried to explain this to me, and he's not done a good job. I don't understand how. Want to know why he hasn't done a good job? Because he also doesn't know. I don't understand how a Major League Baseball team gets cleared for relocation. The other owners rubber stamp it, because that's how it has to work. Okay?
Yeah.
The Fisher dude can't say, I want out of Oakland. I'll hire the trucks. See you later. Major League Baseball has to stamp approval the move. How do you do that? How do you approve a move without a signed, sealed, and delivered stadium deal?
Right.
But we're still talking about
Someone's got to have a home. We have to play in Sacramento for an entire year.
2 years, at least.
And this is just, your analogy is rounding the bases still. Are they really rounding third and heading for home, or is there a little bit more that needs to be done for this to get done? This is a $1.5 billion stadium proposal.
I think it's going to be open air, too, isn't it?
I like it that way, right?
In Vegas? In the summer?
All right, you know what? It is 120 degrees there.
That's what I mean.
Right,
I
yeah.
mean, I like it that way, too, in theory.
It's going to be domed. So, no, it's not open air. So, you got no problem.
They're going to build. Hold on. They're going to build a dome on the Strip.
How much?
Today's money for $1.5 billion?
You say bunk?
I say bunk.
2.5 bill?
But doesn't that seem low to you?
What do you think the cooling bill will be? Just the monthly.
I saw my cooling bill the other day. I got my.
I know.
July.
I know. And you like to pump that baby?
Not as much as I'd like to.
Doesn't even know where that HVAC is, but you're pumping that thing.
I like to keep the house
69 degrees.
No, I wish it was 69. It's 72.
Yeah, I'm 72.
I keep it at 72, and then the upper level, because I got the split. I got the air conditioner unit for the upstairs. I got one for the downstairs.
2 HVACs?
That's right.
You must be rich.
I got 2 of them.
Nobody has 2 HVACs. What are you, like a beach house?
That upper unit's got the bedrooms on it.
Yeah.
And so at night, I pump that thing down to 69.
Because that hot air obviously is rising through the day,
night,
so you want to cool that upstairs.
I like it cool when I'm sleeping. So every other time, it's 72. And I let the downstairs get a little warmer at night. Like
it's downstairs.
Goes up to 76 because nobody's down there, right?
Man, you're just like up doing this, down
I'm not
doing
doing
that,
anything.
up
It's all
and
programmed.
down. Oh, of course it's programmed.
All run the program,
but you
baby.
programmed it that way.
That's right. I
to
programmed
drop,
it that way.
Rise at night. You're going to drop at night up top.
But I hear some of you. I see some of you like sending me text messages on the burner phone. Like, I keep my place at 66. And it's like, first of all,
I'd like that.
I would love. It'd be a dream for me to keep the place at 66.
Thousands of dollars a month.
But you got to be living in a 1 or 2 bedroom place to be able to do that. Like if I paid $400 just for my electric bill.
I'm trying to remember what apartment living was like. Was there a fixed rate?
If I did 66 degrees for my entire house, it's got to be $1,000 minimum.
Man. Do you remember that?
It's hard to cool that castle.
You used to live in that brewer's yard spot, right?
Yeah,
were you kind of were you on an insulated one, or were you on like a window?
I was insulated. I mean, I had a window, obviously, I had apartments on
units
either
on
side.
both sides, so that could make it easier for the heating and cooling bill purposes. I don't remember when I was doing apartment living if you had to pay based on how much you were blasting that AC.
No,
if you
I
got
think
fixed
at that
rates.
time, again, this is
from the utilities
over 20 years ago.
Who knows?
I think it was included in the rent.
Might have been. That's what I'm kind of thinking.
And that's
too.
why I
can't just go willy-nilly.
Like there was like icicles in my place.
If that's what you're doing, I'm breaking it off.
That's what I mean. As soon as you go to a hotel or something, I'm just, how low does it go?
Yes.
I'm paying for this room.
It's the wheel one.
Don't cut me off at 66. If I want to go lower than that, I want to go lower.
It goes to 58. Well,
if I want icicles on my genitals, damn it, let me have it.
That's where we're going. But
that's what hotels should advertise.
Yes.
I'll tell you.
Like people advertise ice cold beer,
that's
right?
What I mean. They should say, hey,
I don't care about free HBO.
Red Roof Inn, how cold do you want to make it? We'll do it for you.
I want like that frost on the logo of their lettering. But seriously, what do you think a monthly bill would cost for a 33,000 seat domed stadium when they're playing in 120 degree climates for the summer months?
I can't.
It's in the millions.
No, I know they do. It's in the millions. They do this in Phoenix with the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
They do it there.
Yeah.
I got to imagine it's ridiculous. I don't know.
Just want to know. I'd like to see that bill.
I'll give you my bill. You can pay mine. Jesus.
I don't want it.
Gambling scandal at Notre Dame. Bodie's very upset. Details next. Common Man and T-Bone on the
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit some slower traffic on eastbound 70 on the east side between Hamilton Road and 270. And you can also expect delay on southbound 315 between 3rd Avenue and Town Street. This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. With Staples Hot Deals, you'll find super low prices on hundreds of items for back to school. Right now, 24-pack Crayola crayons and comp books are just 50 cents each at Staples. Plus, save even more with the Easy Rewards program. In-store only. Offer ends 8/24, limit 10. Save big on back to school at Staples. I'm Nicole for 97.1, The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is brought to you by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. We're talking tickets, sideline passes, a trip or two to Oregon, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com.
Next.
The last thing you want to do is take another trip to the doctor's office.
And sign here and here and here.
Save yourself the hassle by visiting VeraHeal.com to talk to a state-licensed medical provider about medical cannabis. You'll see if you pre-qualify in just a few minutes. Simple as that. That'll make your day go from this to this. Visit VeraHeal.com. VERIHEAL. VeraHeal.com.
This is the White Castle Call of the Crave, and it's telling you to come in now for 10 cheese sliders for just $7.99. 10 cheese sliders for just $7.99. Boom! White Castle. Follow your crave. Limited time only, tax not included.
Shop Meijer for all your back-to-school essentials. Pull out your supply list and check it off as you go, because it's all in one stop. Right now, buy one, get one 50% off when you mix or match writing essentials like permanent markers, highlighters, pencils, and gel pens. Plus, Meijer brand 24-count crayons and glue are just 25 cents. You'll get an A+ in savings when you shop back to school in one stop at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all the deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
Welcome to the plus side, where a AAA Plus membership means that an empty gas tank won't keep you from a full day, and where a dead battery can't stop you from being the life of the party. Because on the plus side, roadside mishaps don't have to ruin your day. With AAA Plus, tire changes, battery swaps, and emergency fuel are just a tap away. AAA gets to you faster, and if you need a tow, we'll take you further. Become a member today and experience peace of mind on the plus side. Towing is subject to a 7-day waiting period. Terms and conditions apply.
It's the summer sell-down at Performance Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Get 0% for 36 months on select Wranglers, Gladiators, and Grand Cherokees with no payments for 90 days. One Performance, 2 locations, Georgesville and Delaware.
With approved credit from Stellantis Financial Services on select 24 in-stock inventory. Cannot combine offers. Ends 8/30/24.
Here at The Fan, we give you 14 hours of live and local programming every day. We care about you. We live and work in your community. Except Bo Bishop. He won't tell us where the hell he is. Your live and local station. Except Bo. The Fan.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
A system for every home and every budget with Logan Services 55th anniversary sale. Replace your air conditioner and save up to 55% on a qualifying Trane furnace. And take action with financing. 0% APR financing for 72 months. It's hard to stop a Trane. Estimates are free and next day installation is available now. So schedule your appointment online. We're the home of fast, friendly service, Logan Services.
Healthcare.gov is here for you when life happens. If you lost your health coverage because of turning 26, going off Medicaid, leaving your job, or moving, you could be eligible to enroll in new coverage now. And if you need to update your coverage because of marriage or having a baby, you could also be eligible. But don't wait. There's a limited time to enroll. Check your eligibility at healthcare.gov today. Life happens. Get covered. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Hey, I'm Ruben. My band and I have a new song we're getting ready to record this weekend. I'm also a tow truck driver.
When you move over and slow down, you're not only giving me room to work, you're making sure I get to go home at the end of the day and see my bandmates.
Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. When you see flashing lights, remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down.
Don't let a cold, sinus infection, or allergies ruin your day. Breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier with Navage. Visit Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, or a store near you.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Hey there, Central Ohio. We're looking at scattered showers and storms this afternoon and evening across the region. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the radar. Temperature down to around 70 overnight. We'll see those rain chances redevelop tomorrow afternoon. Scattered showers and storms again possible, high up into the mid to upper 80s. We'll watch for additional round of showers and storms again as we head through today, Sunday, before things start to dry out by next week. I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Michael Behrens with your latest forecast on 97.1 The Fan.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Barely famous, incredibly stupid. This is Common Man and T-Bone.
It is Tool of the Week Friday. Send in your Twitter tools at Man and Bone 971. Text the burner phone 614-787-3093. And please do join me tonight, 8 o'clock on YouTube. Just search Common Man's Basement, and I'll be there live from my basement, half drunk, with my daughter telling you about her first couple days of school and whatever else you want to talk about. So come up with some questions, please, because I have nothing prepared.
Oh, it'll be a hoot.
I have nothing prepared. Reds host the Royals tonight. Guardians are in Milwaukee. Brew got word that Christian Yelich is out for the season.
Oh, no Yelich.
He was a good Yelich this season. Last year, bad Yelich, but this year, good.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's dead for a team trying to, win something. Go to the playoffs and win something.
Oh, yeah.
One of their best players is not going to be there.
They're they're winning that division, I think. 69-52.
The Reds did God's work this week. They swept out the Cubs. I like that.
Yeah. 60-61.
No, Guardians swept out the Cubs. I'm sorry. Guardians swept out the Cubs. Reds swept out the Cardinals.
Yeah, Reds had the Cards.
Yes.
Right. They've won 4 in a row.
Guardians did God's work. Gambling scandal at Notre Dame. They have suspended their men's swimming program for at least 1 year after an external review found that members of the team violated NCAA rules by wagering among themselves on results of their competitions and failed to treat one another with dignity and respect. So they were betting on themselves internally.
Oh, yeah. That's like Pete Rose was doing it. Betting on myself and my team.
No, that's not how Pete Rose was doing it because he wasn't betting with his teammates or the guys on his team.
True. He was just doing it on his own.
These guys were betting with themselves, essentially. They weren't caught using an illegal sports book or anything like that. They just got caught doing it amongst themselves. I don't know.
I don't know.
Cut that up. Bodie, are you devastated about the swimming?
Cheating bastards there, Bodie. Why?
Honestly, I'd like to see the football team start doing it. If Riley Leonard went out there and said, I bet I'll throw X amount of touchdowns this week. Little incentive.
Yeah.
Incentive? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to incentivize himself.
I thought you wanted you want the football team just to be disbanded like this?
You know what? If they won the national championship this year, if it drove them to that, they could shut down the program forever for all I'd care.
Hey, Tyus is here. Hey, Tyus.
I can't hear him. We can hear you.
I can hear you, though.
Say it again.
I said, hi, Tyus is what I said.
Hello, I heard that you guys did the thing.
We did the Sloppy Joe.
How was it?
It was awful.
Really?
And you were not here to partake.
Well, y'all jumped the gun. Y'all know that I get here at this time. Y'all decided to do it early, and I'm fine with that.
Here's what you need to know. Because you missed this time, next time's going to be extra disgusting.
Well, it depends on what it is. I have to agree to it.
You don't have to agree to it.
I have to agree to it.
There are some really rancid-looking hard-boiled eggs up there.
See that?
Prepackaged hard-boiled eggs.
See the other stuff you can get over. That right there, that's going to send you straight to the ER.
The hard-boiled egg?
Yeah.
You think the hard-boiled egg is worse than wet, rancid, nasty meat that's been in there for God knows how long?
How long has the hard-boiled egg been up there?
I mean,
it's dairy.
There's actually a little dead baby chick inside the egg.
I mean, if Rocky
They're
can
fertilized.
if Rocky can just crack open an egg and just drink it,
So why don't you do
less
that?
afraid
That
with
should-
the eggs.
That should be your next challenge, to eat a raw egg.
We could do it.
Nah, I ain't say we.
I'm not doing it.
No, we.
Stop trying to break free of the club. You're with us
you're
now.
in this. You're in this.
You're here.
Degenerate fest.
LFG. I mean, you're wearing a T-shirt that says LFG today. That's good.
You got your hat back on
We're
today,
doing
though.
Yeah.
You feel better?
I do, actually. I feel like me.
But I like how you challenge yourself. You said, I'm going to go, 2 weeks without wearing a baseball hat?
No, it's just 1 week.
All right, 1 week, whatever.
Yeah.
And you feel better now?
I do. I know that I can handle it and don't care what other people's opinion is
That's
of my
good.
hair.
You shouldn't care.
Yeah, but it took me till I got to 30 to get to there, though.
Just think about when you get to our age. I have no more F's to give.
Yeah.
Look at the way we dress. We wear tracksuits. I've got sunglasses that make me look like Elton John out there. I just put them on. I don't care.
Well, I mean, what are you? You're 40 now?
44.
Yeah. See, when they say when you're 40, like, that's when you truly, like, you are living life.
If you're a happily married guy, which I know you are.
Oh, yeah.
And we are too. You're not on the prowl trying to impress anybody.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Those days are gone.
You just let it go. You don't care.
Whoa, let it go. I'll have you know that I woke up this morning, I was 247. You know what I weighed just about 20 minutes ago?
245.
240. How about that?
7 pounds in a day?
What? What are you talking about?
Well,
7 pounds in a day.
so-
What type of crap did you take?
I didn't take one, so this what happened. Me and Jay Crawford was doing, we went to Progressive Field today after we did the Cleveland show. And he was
Look at you.
He was going to pitch to me. We were doing 3 outs. He had to get me out 3 times.
You
And
hit balls at Progressive?
Yeah, it was a wonderful time.
Wow.
We had a wonderful time, but
Must be
I
nice.
sweat a lot. Like, I'm a sweater. I sweat like a fat kid.
There's no way you lost 7 pounds of sweat.
I promise you that I did, and I couldn't believe it. I got a picture on my phone that tell you I'm 240.3. I just stepped on the scale. I couldn't believe
Why
it.
don't you get out there and do some more hot running then?
See, that's what, you know what? Because I don't have time. That's why.
Well, make time.
Tim, when am I
Did you
do that?
change your
Get
shirt
up.
at least? Did you put on a clean
Yeah,
shirt?
I had my softball jersey on earlier. I didn't took a shower and all of those.
Oh, okay,
things.
all right.
So, yeah, we're good.
Okay, all right.
I practice great hygiene.
Make sure to rehydrate yourself, too. You don't want to be passing out or anything.
My wife's Stanley Cup is with me.
Fashionable.
Oh, you got one of those, huh?
Well,
What is that, like $65?
I don't know.
What do we charge
My
you for
wife
that
has
cup?
like 4 of them, and she decided to give me this one.
She's moved on to the Gucci cups now. Gucci's making water cups.
I would not be shocked if that was the case.
They're $100.
Thank you, Tyus.
See y'all later.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Tyvis.
Lost 7 pounds of sweat. Like a wrestler trying to make weight.
I can't remember. I mean, I lost some weight from last year to this year, but I'm not really weighing myself.
How much weight did you
different
All you're doing
intervals.
is eating. What are you talking about? You lost weight.
Yeah, from
I never
my
see you
yearly
not
checkup.
eating.
My
How much
yearly
weight did you
checkup.
lose?
I was down 8 pounds.
And you did nothing.
No.
You're annoying.
I know.
You really are.
I know.
You're
I know.
annoying.
Tyvis told me the same thing. We had this conversation on the show a while back because he's always into the diet and the working out and all that stuff. And I give him a hard time about it because, honest to God, he blabs about this, but he's in his post-playing days. He ain't going back to the NFL, despite what he might say. He looks great. He's tall. He's not at all what anyone would deem fat. He's still
looks
got
like he's
muscular
living
arms.
his best life over there.
I would push a button and trade my body for his body in a heartbeat. And so I just kind of go throughout my year.
Would you still have your same head? Would your body be black? I'm trying to picture this.
No, I would be black.
Oh, you'd be
I would
all
just
black.
be Tyvis.
Oh, you'd be,
I'd be me, but in Tyvis's body.
Would you have his voice or your voice?
I don't. What voice would you like me to have? I'd say Tim things, but in Tyvis's voice.
Then what would happen to Tyvis? Where would he go? I like Tyvis. I don't want him to die.
Tyvis would be me.
No.
If I push the button, what's my avatar doing? It's just sitting here in neutral.
We can't have
You'd
that.
have to go into my body. You think he'd make it all right walking around in my body?
No. He wouldn't know what to do in your body. First of all, he wouldn't stop. He'd die laughing once he got naked and looked in the mirror.
Oh, my Would you look at that thing?
Tool of the week is next. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some slower traffic on westbound 670 between 71 and 3rd Street. And watch out for an accident that's on westbound 70's off-ramp to the 71 East Split, and that's on the east side. The left shoulder is blocked there. This report is sponsored by Direct Auto. Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. With savings of up to 25%, you can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com. Savings based on discounts can vary. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by The Waterworks. Trust the pros at The Waterworks for all your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Visit thewaterworks.com today to get started.
It's Toyota's national sales event. The perfect time to extend your summer fun in the all-new, all-hybrid Camry. Now through September 3rd, choose 5.25 APR financing on any new 2025 Camry. Or you can lease a Camry LE for $319 a month for 36 months with $32.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS, tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, Bob and Teresa Capace here. Anniversaries are a big deal and meant to be celebrated.
Join us for our 24th anniversary at Worthington Jewelers. Enjoy 10 to 60% off to celebrate this event, August 15th through the 17th.
Worthington Jewelers, your local hometown jeweler.
When there's a United Dairy Farmers nearby, fan favorites are too. Score a set of 6 Cincinnati Reds player cups for $19.99. Ellie, Green, India, Steer, Diaz, and McLean cups only at UDF while supplies last.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Who are the people that serve part-time in the Ohio Army National Guard? We are your neighbors and friends. We are your sons and daughters. Our service is providing us valuable job skills, and it pays up to 100% of our tuition. We're proud to serve our state. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service with the Ohio Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/OH.
Sponsored by the Ohio Army National Guard. Aired by the Ohio Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The Buckeye Show.
Like what will do if he's going to be my guy? I think he's for sure going to be the starter. I'm looking for 30 touchdowns. I'm needing to see single-digit interceptions.
The Buckeye Show.
Sponsored by CareSource.
Weeknights at 6 on The Fan.
Spectrum delivers with fast and reliable internet. And with Spectrum One, you get even more. Spectrum Internet, so you can work, game, and stream with speeds up to a gig. Plus advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security and one Spectrum Mobile unlimited line, both free for 12 months. Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and mobile. Get it all together with Spectrum One, starting at just $49.99 a month. Visit Spectrum.com for full details. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Restrictions apply.
This week, find hot summer deals in one stop at Meijer. Shop locally grown sweet corn, 5 for $2. Pork butt for $1.69 per pound. And hamburger helper for just $1. Plus, earn M-Perks points every time you shop for groceries, apparel, and at the pump. You even earn points at the Meijer Pharmacy, so schedule your flu shot today. Available now. Meijer has all you need in just one stop, and the same low Meijer prices in-store and online. Exclusions apply. See all deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
Everyone has that one goal, that thing they want to prove, not to other people, but to themselves. Then, right when you think you could actually do it, cancer. And that goal is still within reach. Oh no, I'm about to run my first ever marathon with my 2 best friends. 3 years after having cancer.
At least we look good in these shorts.
Woo! Let's get it, guys. You, keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans to learn more.
There's never a good time for your furnace or air conditioner to stop working. But we're honored that for the past 100 years, Atlas Butler customers have relied on us the night before Thanksgiving, the day before their wedding, and even Christmas morning for fast, convenient service. Your trust means everything. Call today, get it fixed today. That's our pledge to you.
Common Man and T-Bone is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We love what moves you. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man and T-Bone present Tool of the Week.
Sponsored by Metal Supermarkets. Visit metalsupermarkets.com/Columbus for all your metal needs.
Winner gets a best tool gets a $50 gift card to the Walrus. The Walrus, your downtown home for sports with 24 mega TVs. Timmy is here.
Man,
get us started, Timmy.
All right, Amish Bot, my tool of the week. I should have hit you with the my guys.
And going up for balls and exposing yourself.
Tool of the week is the Spearmint Rhino in Kentucky for their cost of a standard privacy VIP room that doesn't include a bottle for $800 for 30 minutes. So I can get it cheaper at other gentlemen's clubs in Vegas, Columbus, or Indy for $250 to $400 for the same amount of time.
I don't know what the
Hashtag GTH. Well,
VIP room in Spearmint, Kentucky?
It's a place, I'm assuming this is an establishment called the Spearmint Rhino.
I see.
In Kentucky.
$800 for 30 minutes.
I mean,
do you get laid in there?
My God.
All right.
I don't know.
That's a whole other world, baby.
I don't know what's going on down in Kentucky. I've seen, and we did our drive to the beach, and I saw some in West Virginia up on the hillsides off some of these exits.
What, gentlemen's clubs?
Southern Exposure and Northern Exposure.
I bet you're getting some quality talent in there. Quality talent.
One of the places looked like it hadn't been painted in about 50 years. A place you go to die. All right, let's move on. Downtown Dad, my guys.
And they're taking those inches. Do you take those inches? Absolutely.
My tool of the week is the skunk who decided to make my deck his home this week. After Googling how to get rid of him, I chose to banging my 60-degree wedge on the deck all day. Option B was a pee-soaked rag of a predator, a coyote, bobcat, or cougar. I don't have a good coyote piss guy.
Again, Stacey Elliott.
Hashtag go to hell.
Stacey Elliott at your disposal. He's probably got coyote piss in his refrigerator right now.
He'll just bring a jungle cat with him
just to pee
and eat it. He'll just the cat will get it. That's
he may
easy
escape
done.
and eat the neighbor as well. That's collateral damage.
Right.
Pleasure sauce says my guys.
Hello, I've accidentally painted a gentleman's sausage on a storm drain.
My tool of the week is Torg for relentlessly ripping on Creed this morning. The new album is actually pretty good and not Nickelback-like at all. Hashtag GTH. Oh, Torg, say it ain't so. Get out of here. I had to deal with all your I Love Prince stuff for about 10 years. Don't knock on Creed. You know that hurts my feelings.
Yeah, that's not nice. Leave him alone. Got another one there? You want me? Let's go T-Money.
I got tons here, but
I'll go T-Money 72. My goof nuts.
You're going to see Graham, Cox. I mean, they're all just going to be like, hey, I got him. No, I got him. I want that sack.
This guy sounds like me. I think I might have to be the dumbest tool of the week. I need an important colonoscopy that my doctor said was already past due based on my symptoms, but I've decided to push it back because I need to see a few Ohio State football games this year before I may simply die.
No, go to the doctor.
Don't let me be like that. Mine are not issues like that, but I've been fretting and afraid to do the vasectomy.
I understand.
And I've been late to do that based on when I wanted to.
It's okay if you don't do the vasectomy.
Right. This is something life or death.
Go do it, please.
Got to get that done, man.
Yes.
Come on.
Tuna Brick says, my heckling guys.
They got their hands on a lot of balls.
My tool of the week is the common man's primary care physician. We used to get more raging anger common man, but I'm assuming his doctor has him on the perfect blend of cocktail meds. Good for you, common man, but I miss those lunatic outbursts. See, that's interesting to hear you say that because I feel like I am still a pretty big lunatic.
I feel like you are too. Just because you're not screaming. And you know what?
I think I do scream.
I don't know how long it's been, but we have poor soundproofing here, and sometimes I'm across that wall in the Browns editing booth. I can hear you yelling in the talk studio all the time. All the time, really.
Joey D says, my tool of the week is Jeff Bezos for cheaping out on broken vans and cheap work phones that barely work and making us do 200 stops a day or more in 95-degree heat. GTH. Sorry, Joey D. Go hide in someone's garage.
Man's droopy sack says, my guys.
That was all about Cox. Fletcher Cox.
Tool of the week is racist T-Bone. Why won't he put his clancestry behind him and just take Tyus to a mosh pit? Blech.
I don't want Tyus to go to the mosh pit. Tyus is too good for the mosh pit.
Tyus would hurt people at the mosh pit. He's too big. Tyus would win the mosh pit. I just fear for some of those girls that look like they just got, lifted up off of the hooks. And
what hooks?
Well, they look like they're on the hooks with the Pulp Fiction gimp.
the meat hooks.
The meat hooks. Yes. Wearing all the steel and the rivets.
Jeff Remmer's middle half says, my lard asses. Tool of the week, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield Insurance. I pay $1,200 a month for my insurance, yet have gotten $344, $512, $37, and $51 bills in the last 3 weeks. Hashtag GTH. There's a little thing called a deductible. I mean, I'm with you. It's a pain in the ass. But until you hit that magic number, they're going to hit you.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. Let's go Hubert here. My guys.
We talked about Cox.
Tool of the week is Timmy for how bad he is at eating rancid food. First, a chili dog takes him out for days. Now he can barely stomach a poisoned Joe.
I thought you were going to throw up with the Joe today.
I take it. I do take it. I at least shoved it all in my mouth.
Come on, you're
right?
not taking it. Let's go.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's go on to insert clever name here. My tool of the week is Rimmer for incorrectly stating that Alexander Barkov was the first European-born captain to win the Stanley Cup. That was Nicholas Lidstrom. Barkov is the first Finnish-born captain to win the Cup. Hashtag, come on, man. You know your stuff. Let's go Chip Dip.
Yep.
My petrified fries.
Yeah, they definitely are monitoring his load.
My tool of the week is myself for making a beautiful sourdough loaf. But he forgot to add the darn salt. Despite the screw up, I will not stop drinking and baking. Thank goodness for Seaman's meat sauce for saving the day.
I don't know if you want to just be yelling out Seaman's meat sauce. May get you arrested.
All right, let's go to Nick here. Jen Winters for not liking peanut butter in ice cream. Best ice cream I ever had was an old-fashioned peanut butter chocolate that had hunks of frozen peanut butter in it. What the heck is wrong with peanut butter and ice cream?
She doesn't like cold peanut butter.
Yeah.
She's weird.
Nut Guy Butt says, my guys.
But he's sort of much more erect.
My tool of the week is ESPN for firing Sam Ponder. Egotistical, money-hungry morons. You tanked your NFL pregame show. I didn't tune in for Ryan's bleached dentures or Randy's. That's good. Randy's arrogant moments. It was the gorgeous and funny Sam Ponder. That is spot on. Those teeth are out of control,
the Rex
man.
Ryan cap teeth?
Out of control.
It's like Matt Dillon's teeth in Something About Mary. that's what he looks like.
Rex. Stick to feet, buddy. Stop making your teeth that white.
Bill Walton had cap teeth like that, too.
Let's go to Bruce Pearl. My reverse cowgirl.
So many of those balls pop out.
Went to see Alien last night, and right during a very quiet scene in space, I love to specify, we're in space here now, I hear the guy a couple seats down rip a giant fart.
Oh, no.
Thank God it didn't smell, but come on, people. He's my tool. Hashtag alien sex. That's not good.
Is there aliens?
I guess there is. Hashtag chest buster. That's the alien popping out of that chest.
I got it.
There. Let's go unknown stuntman. My green apple splats.
Chubby time.
My tool of the week is you, Common Man, for not liking the dealership episode of Seinfeld.
It sucks.
The undercoating? That's just a ripoff, isn't it, David?
No. There are lines in there that I quote that I still enjoy. There are moments. But that, I'm not taking it. That's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah. He also...
Costanza has turned into a cartoon character by that point in the show.
He has. I know you don't like the reverse episode, the one that goes backwards.
Where they go to India?
Yes.
No. Again, there are moments.
Episode.
There are moments in there that I enjoy. Overall, no liking.
By the way, Unknown Stuntman showed us a picture of something. He knows we like the salted nut rolls.
I love the salted
It's the
nut
candy
roll.
in a red wrapper. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically just delicious peanuts that are salted.
They don't sell them in the regular grocery stores. You got to go to like Menards.
Or an Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
Or just get them on Amazon. They're fantastic. But he's got a picture of something called a Skippy salted nut roll. Nut roll with peanut butter. Looks like it's instead of the cream.
If only.
That's right.
All right, let's pick a winner. What do you got? What do you want to do?
I got to say, who was my guy that mentioned, let's go Bruce No. Who mentioned Nuckeye Butt because of the line about Rex Ryan's bleached dentures?
Annie Hockhausen.
Nuckeye Butt gets a $50 gift card to the Walrus. The Walrus, your downtown home for sports with 24 mega TVs. Back page coming up. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 5-minute delay due to an accident on the right shoulder of westbound 670 at 3rd Street. It is stop and go from Leonard Avenue. We also have slower traffic on northbound 71 on the south side between Greenlawn Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by Put in Bay Chamber of Commerce. Look out for Put in Bay, the island getaway you've been waiting for. Be it a day or a weekend, you can enjoy all sorts of shops, dining, and entertainment. Plan your perfect trip today at visitputinbay.com. Have a nice day at Put in Bay. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Looking for reliable roofing services in Central Ohio? Go with Nitro Roofing. We'll get the job done right the first time. Reach out today for a free estimate at nitroroofing.com.
More and more people are falling into problem gambling. Mary Haven's experts offer comprehensive care. You and your loved ones can count on mental, emotional, and financial guidance.
Confidential and judgment-free. Go to maryhaven.com today.
It's the summer sell-down at Performance Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Get 0% for 36 months on select Wranglers, Gladiators, and Grand Cherokees with no payments for 90 days. One Performance, 2 locations, Georgesville and Delaware.
With approved credit from Stallions Financial Services on select 24 in-stock inventory. Cannot combine offers. Ends 8/30/24.
Welcome to Reverse Aesthetics. Our medical weight loss program includes popular medications like semaglutide and tirzepatide, both of which are supercharged by our body sculpting treatments. For only $2.99 per month, under the supervision of our board-certified medical doctor, Reverse Aesthetics can help you achieve your weight loss goals while tracking progress quarterly. We have plenty of inventory and can begin treatment within 48 hours of your consult. Schedule now at reverse-aesthetics.com or call us at 614-656-4000.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Have you ever heard someone say that they just don't make or do things like they used to? While that may be true for many things, there is one company who strives to deliver the customer experience and quality product that we all reminisce about. And that company, well, it's Newman Roofing. You can read it time and time again in their reviews, how much they truly care about their customers and the roofs that they install. And I should know, they installed a roof for me and my family, and it was tremendous. Their sales team was fantastic, and the quality was phenomenal. They strive to leave the home as they found it. And some customers say they even leave it cleaner than it was before, and I can second that. Not only do they install a quality product that is going to protect your home and family for years to come, but they also walk away leaving you feeling confident that you hired the right company. Whether you need a roof repair or replaced, call the company that families have been trusting for 32 years, and that company is Newman Roofing. 614-NEW-ROOF or newmanroofing.com.
Attention weekend warriors. Fan Sports Saturday has moved to 10 a.m. Join Eric Reeser and Tyus Powell as they dive into popular topics like the Buckeyes and Tyvus's liquid diet.
Saturdays from 10 to 1.
The Fan.
Direct auto insurance is for uncompromisers. Like Matt. When his old car insurance got so expensive, do you think he walked until his sneakers wore out? No, because he found savings with Direct Auto so he could drive instead of compromise. With savings of up to 25% on state minimum coverage, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a free quote at directauto.com or a store near you. Savings vary, terms apply. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Pop quiz. What's the best way to go back to school? With Giant Eagle and Market District, of course. From lunchbox favorites to fun after-school snacks. Shop deals for school days and save on thousands of items throughout the store. Visit your local Giant Eagle or Market District today.
The buying experience at Rosati Windows is very, very important to me. We try to make it an enjoyable process. I learned business from my grandfather, and my grandfather was all about customer service. price. That's all I know. We're not there to high pressure you. We're not going to give you a special deal if you buy tonight. We sell a quality product at a fair price. I want you to be happy when we're done.
Call Rosati Windows today at 777-4806.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Ready for a new ride? Swing by Germain Toyota, ask for my friend Marcello, and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit GermainToyota.net and drive away in style today. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
1-877 Cars for Kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Right Way Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Timmy normally hosts the Buckeye Show, but he's with me today. So, it's the fresh-smelling, lives in his car, Ryan Baker, and Tyus Powell.
Hello, fellas.
Oh, you guys.
We got the
my sloppy Joe lovers.
We got the full booth today.
Sloppy seconds coming at you.
Tyus was just complaining about how he has to do a late-night post-game show.
Oh, my God.
When the Browns play the Seahawks.
Well,
what time's that post-game show going to start in a couple weeks?
Probably 1:30. It's next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
10 p.m. Eastern kickoff, right?
Yeah. And the starters are playing, so, you know. If you know,
we seen Deshaun in that one?
Yeah, he'll play in that one, which he just came out and said he was unaware that he was playing in that one. So,
good. I'm glad they have good communication around that.
Yeah, I said the same thing. But yeah, so if you eager to get something off your chest at 1:30 in the morning, please call in.
Can I call in? Is it a call in?
Yes, it is.
Post-game
Please,
show?
Yeah.
All right, I usually on Saturday nights I sleep over with Dick from Dayton. So me and Dick will put on our footy pajamas and then we'll call the show. Is that good, Tyus?
You are in rare form today, aren't you?
Dick from Dayton plays the mandolin, doesn't he? Does he talk to you about his mandolin?
No, Dick from Dayton can't pronounce Tyus. He says Tyus.
He can't pronounce a lot of things.
And it's unbelievable. We
already got a famous Tyus.
We've corrected him literally every time he's called.
We got one of those guys. We have a Tyus now, too.
I'm sure he'll call tomorrow.
I also liked how Jeff Rimmer, if folks missed this on Wednesday.
Hello, Ty.
On their podcast. He went right to calling Tyus Ty. And he got introduced as Tyus. And he went, oh, yes, Ty.
Ty.
Know you very well.
Friends from a long time ago.
I didn't know it was such a complicated name.
It's an easy name.
Clearly not. Clearly not.
I think he was trying to sound cool.
Show.
Well,
I'm gonna do a voice, too.
I had no problem with it.
Are you going to be the queen?
Oh, I remember my time in the Emerald City.
If you do that, there's good things coming your way. If you do that,
I'm sleeping at that time.
Many good things coming your way. If you just say it's the Queen,
who produces that show?
The Queen's calling in.
Dan Menningen. Dan Menningen is the one who...
I don't know why I asked like I would know anyone that you said.
I'm sitting there asking like, I'm thinking, why would you ask that?
I have no idea.
Who's screening the calls for that show, huh?
What difference does it make?
Would they just let anybody on?
Yeah, as long as you're not cursing.
But what if you just sounded like you sound like a football fan, like it's late at night? What's your name?
Started,
you said Queen. You just say like in your voice what your name is. Yeah, Queen.
What Dan would do is if the person is a little tipsy, he would put on the screen, it's Dick from Dayton, and he's a little tipsy. That's what he'll say.
All right, what's coming up on the show tonight, gentlemen?
We're going to get into some Chip Kelly and Jim Knowles audio from yesterday because we didn't get into that. We just got into Ryan Day. Brennan Gulick, the publisher of Buckeyes Now, is going to stop by and join us. And it's Friday, so we are going to do a Power 5. I don't even know if Tyus has his ready yet.
You know what? It just came to me just like a light. The light just went off in my head.
Buckeye Show, 2 big hours. It's the pregame show before Common Man's Basement at 8 o'clock. Get everybody loose and
now I'm
lubed
nervous.
up.
That's high honors.
That's a pretty big lead up.
That's high honors.
You guys got
2 hours.
You guys got to get home fast when you're done.
I'm gonna probably put it on my phone and just watch it as I drive.
That's good. That's good.
And if I crash, it's because Common Man done something.
Or Lori ran you off the road.
He's gonna make me laugh so hard that I'm gonna have to pull the car over.
Back page.
The Back Page. The Back Page with Common Man and T-Bone.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Timmy.
Boys, how many of you love to snack on some nice, crispy bacon?
Love that.
I don't usually have it for a snack, but I mean, I enjoy nice, crispy bacon.
You should. You should just have a bag of bacon.
Bacon laying around the house for a snack.
When you make bacon, make like 6 pounds of it and then just put it in your bag.
That's excessive.
Well, newsflash. Eating lots of bacon, bad, the scientists say.
I'm glad they're doing the research.
Know that? Yeah, here's some research coming at you.
What do they know?
Yeah. Processed meat has officially been classified as a Group 1 carcinogenic to humans by the WHO. And let's see, it's the 3rd leading cause of cancer-related deaths in men, 4th in women in the U.S. Specifically, the agency highlighted that each 50-gram portion of processed meat, equivalent to just over 4 slices of bacon. And I don't eat bacon every day, but when I do eat bacon, it's probably more than 4 slices. If you eat that daily, you're increasing the risk of collateral cancer. Not collateral cancer.
Collateral damage?
No, collateral damage with Tom Cruise. By
that
18%.
was Arnold, not Tom Cruise in Collateral Damage.
No, there was a movie called Collateral. That's what I'm mistaken.
But Arnold had a movie called Collateral Damage.
Yes, he did. Who was in that with Arnold?
No one.
True Lies, another one of my
Different
favorite
movie
Arnold
entirely.
Like Columbus Day. A 2019 study found that eating 76 grams, about 2.7 ounces of red and processed meats per day was associated with a 20% higher risk of developing cancer. So lots of cancer going on.
Shut up and let us
bacon.
live. I'm tired of this.
Let's just eat it when we feel like it.
Monkeypox is going to get us all anyway.
That's right. Yeah. We got to eat bacon before the monkeypox. It's not monkeypox anymore. It's M-pox.
Excuse me. Sorry, monkeys.
I couldn't imagine.
It's Ty, not Tyus.
Yeah, I should make that like my Twitter handle. It's Ty, not Tyus.
Have a good podcast tonight at 8.
Who was I? Somebody corrected me once. It was Joshua Perry.
Oh, my goodness.
I called him Josh.
Yeah, he said it's Joshua.
It said I prefer Joshua.
You know what I said when he told me that?
What?
Hey, Josh.
Okay, Ty.
It is what it is.
Goodbye, Ty. Me and Dick from Dayton. Hanging out. All right, see you at 8 o'clock tonight. Listen to these guys up until then, and then we'll talk next week. Common Man and T-Bone on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at some slower traffic on eastbound 70 on the east side between Hamilton Road and 270. And watch out for an accident that's on the right shoulder of westbound 670 at 3rd Street. It is moving slowly from Leonard Avenue. This report is sponsored by Lowe's. At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Save 10% when you buy 1 pallet or more of select shingles because Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
This is a Fan Action Update.
A look at some NFL season-long player props for most regular season sacks this year. TJ Watt of the Steelers and Micah Parsons of the Cowboys are the favorites at 5-1. Myles Garrett has the 3rd best odds at plus 650, followed by Trey Hendrickson at plus 850. Buckeyes on the list. Nick Bosa is 9-1. Joey Bosa comes in at 60-1 for most sacks in the regular season. For your action update, I'm Scotty Vegas.
People can't say enough amazing things about Vanscoy Hair Clinics. Men and women struggle with hair loss every day, and they completely change their lives. Vanscoy Hair Clinics is the only company in Ohio that has PRP, platelet-rich plasma, and the multi-unit hair grafting hair transplant procedure. Go to vanscoyhair.com for more info, or call 614-432-8042. Here's what some of their hair transplant clients have said.
Around 26, 27, I lost almost all of my hair on top. It changed my life in ways that I could not imagine. solution. My hair is going to continue growing for the rest of my life.
There is hope that you can do something about your hair loss.
Multi-unit hair grafting gives you 3 times more hair per procedure, saving you time and money. Hair transplants are more affordable than ever, and PRP is a fast, easy, and effective 45-minute treatment for thinning or damaged hair. Call Van Scoy for a free consultation, 614-432-8042, or visit vanscoyhair.com. That's 614-432-8042. Find out what procedure will restore your hair.
Driving plays a big part in driving the local economy. It helps us all get where we're going and creates good jobs close to home. At Synovus Energy, our refineries in Toledo and Lima are a reliable domestic source of gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel. Plus, more than 2,300 employees and contractors work for us here in Ohio. See how we're helping local communities move forward at Synovus.com.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
The smarter way to clean your floors. It's time to make the swap. Swiffer Power Mop.
Introducing the new Swiffer Power Mop, the all-in-one tool that gives you a mop and bucket clean in half the time. The solution's built right in, so no heavy bucket, and the pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips to get deep into grout. Don't mop harder, mop smarter.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
This is Paul Keels for Nature Stone Flooring, a unique blend of natural stone and their specially formulated epoxy expertly installed over existing concrete. Nature Stone is the only flooring solution for garages, basements, and indoor spaces. Family owned and operated since 1989, no other company or product can match the features, benefits, and unconditional warranty of an authentic Nature Stone floor. Visit naturestone.com today and schedule your cost estimate. Act now and save up to 50% off any Nature Stone floor. It's not just a floor, wow, it's Nature Stone.